doesn't even rhyme.
Yeah, it does.
Bring it back on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Everybody up. Go.
Would you sign off?
Turn my mic up on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Let me in.
Not for us. So weird. Bring it back on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Everybody up. Go.
Would you sign off?
Turn my mic up on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Let me in.
Not for us. So weird. Bring it back on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Everybody up. Go.
Would you sign off?
Turn my mic up on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Let me in.
Not for us. So weird. Bring it back on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Everybody up. Go.
Would you sign off?
Turn my mic up on the mic.
Vote out of those.
Let me in.
Not for us. So weird.
And all was with me, and dad made a sound. And all was with me, and dad made a sound.
Bring it back on the
All
mic.
was with me, and dad made a sound.
Turn my mic up on the
All
mic.
was with me, and
Not for
dad
us.
made a
So weird.
sound. Wow.
Well, hello, everyone. Hey, you forgot to mute yourself once you got back on. You know I could hear you, right?
Or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. You bring on a guest, you say mute yourself, all of a sudden it's like, hey guys, how's the thing going? Da, 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 da.
I only said one thing. You're
No,
over exaggerating.
One thing and then a chair squeak, all right? One thing.
A chair squeak. Look, there's not even a squeak. What's going on here?
Anyway, my name is Darren Muth, or Darren for short, because some people have enough trouble saying the name itself. I am here with, once again, Rance himself. It's been a long time, good sir. You've been on the trail of wonders and mystery and a whole bunch of other stuff since last time.
Mm-hmm. Snatched up by the Who, the doctor himself.
Yeah, we like to call that like to call that a green screen. The old kids used to call it a green screen.
Well, chroma key.
Chroma key. But yeah, so it's I can't remember when was the last time. It had to be sometime
when I was on here.
March or April. It had to be March or April when you were last on here, at least from what I remember. It's been a long
Is that what is it? Was it 2024?
Oh yeah, it was this year. Oh, you're gonna make me look, aren't you? All right, hold on. Let me nope, go there.
What's going on, Astro Doge?
Go to the back.
There's a sweet sunshine in chat.
Yeah, of course. Where are you? Nope, not on that page.
So in my chat, guys, I have Daramuth's stream.
Oh
his
yeah, you were in March.
URL.
You were
You can go over there and you can go say hi. I mean, I love that you guys come in and say hi to me, but go there. Go over there. Go to Daramuth's.
There you go. You're right
Go
there.
give him some of that Rumble love. Yeah, so March. Okay.
March 26th. That was a while ago. And yes, it's about 4 hours.
About 4 hours. Yeah.
I don't even remember anymore.
That's all right. I ramble.
Yeah, I do a show on that regard. Almost to 100 individuals that I've had on. Almost 100 different individuals.
Congratulations. Almost.
Well, I had to recount yesterday. It's like, okay, I can't count the doubles, can't count double people, so I gotta count. And what was it? It was a little over 90. It was around what, 95 now? Is it?
Is that 95? I was going to say, are you counting like double, having the same person twice?
No. I don't count.
So
I
new
just count
people.
when they I just count the single time, at least the first time they come on. And then doubles are different beasts. They're
fillers. We're just fillers, guys.
We're all fillers in the end, really.
Yeah, we're all
but no, it's been about 95-ish different people so far. So it's been pretty interesting.
Good times, lots of good talks.
Oh yeah, it's been an interesting time. Lots of different people. Of course, you've probably know some of them already. Not even through me, obviously, but through other parts. Like Tooth. Well, no, Tooth was with you. What was it? Tooth was already with you, so that was a different thing. I met Tooth.
I've known for a very long time. Yeah. Why is it not showing me you're live?
Oh, tech trouble on the other side.
No, it's Rumble stuff. There it is. We got you going.
Yeah. I am here. Okay. I am
You're
live.
I see.
Yeah. So how has been your end going? How is the
Well, I live in Texas and it's hot.
I know that part. I'm talking about wow. So as many of the other people in Texas saying the same thing.
I'm tired.
Oh, it's really hot back here. Well, yeah, you last time I that's right. I wanted to ask you, you were on the Mod
Monday.
Mondays. Yeah. How did that go?
It was fantastic. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Rattled on just as much. Pudge and Fused and I talk all the time anyways. You guys can probably catch us, well, at least catch my voice in the background rattling on. Just last Wednesday, we talked for 4 hours, and it was just us on Discord, and Pudge and Fused was streaming.
Oh, so yeah.
And you'll hear me in the background. I was at work, guys. I'm the only one that works with a bunch. So
Whoops.
you can tell them I said that. They'll come and get back at me. No, they're great. I love the both of them. And you're good too, Dara. We're on Dara Moose channel. We're not talking about Pudge and Fused. But yes, I was on Mod Monday. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
I try. I really do try.
Yeah.
But no,
You're doing great. You got a bunch of people. Like you said, you're at 95. You're getting there.
Yeah. It's been interesting. I don't know how much I have total because it's still a mixture of my first stuff.
Oh, is he announcing it now? Did he do it? Okay.
Mhm. Oh, is it about
Yeah, total. Okay. Okay.
So what is he doing his thing or no?
He's making an announcement right now, and he's praying at the moment. But
okay.
As soon as it's over, if it's okay with you, I'd like to go surprise him and congratulate him.
Let me see if I can't find him on the thing. Actually, I think I can just type
If you
in
need
that.
me, do you need me to share it?
No, I've got him.
Okay.
I can find him pretty well.
You don't follow him? For shame.
No, I follow him.
I'm messing with you. Make sure y'all smash that like button.
On YouTube as well as
there he is.
Rumble. 7 of you watching right now on run the Rumble. All right, so
There we go.
before we get started with the actual news, I guess I should just do a quick thing, Mike, if you
Sure.
don't mind. All right. So I will tell you guys, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm just going to tell you guys as the reason why as a reason why we didn't have a stream yesterday, even though we said we were going to.
Yeah.
For PPI, but I didn't. So, and also why I've been. I mean, if you are on the Discord, y'all already know.
Oh, I'm guessing that's
But,
where you know his good news is from the Discord.
Monday night,
No,
as I'm finishing the
messaged
Monday
me
stream.
Oh,
for prayer.
My wife calls me,
Mhm.
and she says, "I need you to get up here because I'm getting pains in my abdomen,
oh,
and they're timed, and they're timed. Like she could time them." So we rush over to the hospital, and it turns out that the baby is the baby was supposed to come out in November. He had other plans. He was just really excited to see mom and dad, and she had a really, really early delivery, 25 weeks to be specific.
wow.
And it's 40
he's
weeks for a baby.
in ICU right now. You know, that's where I've been for the past like 2 days. So, you know, I really just want everybody's prayers right now because it's seeing him full of tubes like that.
Yeah, preemie.
I know everything will be okay because he's in
That's
charge
right.
and I trust him. It's just
Sorry, fatal
hard.
Christians. So
it's hard. That's her
He's gonna
first
do
little
it.
one. She had to get a C-section. And it was just really, really difficult for all of us. So, yeah, that's it. I will probably not be making any videos for I don't know, because you know I have to go. I'm going to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then right after work, I'm going back to the hospital, and the hospital is about an hour drive from where we live. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's what's currently happening right now.
So prayers for him, guys. He just had his
That's it.
first baby.
There's a lot more details, obviously, but you know, personal
And-
reasons.
Yeah,
You know,
you guys are
it's not-
stuck with me for a little bit.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Yeah, I will even teach Mike how to stream if he does want to stream, if he wants
Teach him
to
how to
cover
stream.
anything.
That's
I know,
not,
Mike,
that's
you
not
have
going to be an
access
easy
to
thing because
Seeking
Fatal
Alpha,
can
like
go
the
fast.
channel.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the-
Fatal's quick.
You know, the channels.
Fatal's
Seeking
doing that.
Alpha,
So I don't know how he's going to teach
all
him
of that's
that.
good.
But yeah, that's a rough time.
So
So
He's gonna do good.
Let's take a
Everything's
look
gonna
at
be
chat really
okay.
quickly.
yeah.
But I still want to
How dare
congratulate.
fatal silence people? No, I only silence Mike because he
Yeah.
usually goes to the bathroom every 2 minutes.
Oh.
Amen. Thank you, sweets. Daramuth. Hey, Daramuth. What's up, man? Rance. Papa. Yeah, Papa. Congratulations to lots of players. Lots of prayers. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I know everything will be fine. Hi, HC. What's up, HC? Everything will be fine. Just all I really need right now is just a lot of prayers.
Okay.
Everything will be fine. The Lord Jesus Christ is with him. Is with him. There's nobody in the universe I trust more. So
Oh, you got that mechanical, my friend.
you and yours have been lifted
Yeah.
up. We appreciate you seeking strength. Yeah, seeking. Yeah, that's the only thing I could do right now. It's just I need his strength. I need his strength. I'm taking the burden. Not I want to say burden, but I'm trying to hold the emotions of everybody around me, and I'm trying to do that by myself. So it's pretty difficult, but really do appreciate you guys. Everybody on YouTube, Frank, No More Problems Music, Bassamatic. So let's actually get started. So Dow
Don't forget Rumble.
and
People
Rumble,
can Rumble.
that's what I was reading. That's what I was mainly reading from Rumble.
Look back at it.
There, I know, I saw. There's purpose for his plans. I fully agree. Sweets. My
Oh,
mom has been
I'll
saying
match
like,
you.
why
Uh-huh.
did this have to happen? I'm like, you don't know why he said to come out early. For all you know, it could have been a lot worse if he would have stayed in there. Like everything. I trust the Lord Jesus Christ no matter what.
Believe it or not, I
Darren
believe
Muth,
it's an
thank you so much for the $10, man. Thank you so much.
80% chance.
No much, but a little support goes a long way.
He needs it, guys.
Can you read the rest of that, please?
Yeah. Be well, Fatal, you and your family, and then Rance also $10. Thank you so much, sir. Much love, brother. So
Thank you so much, everybody. I had to take off the camera just because I'm.
now we got you.
That's a dad, guys. That's a dad. If any of you ever had kids, man, it's a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, well, I was a child of a dad, so I should know that. But that's a different story when you're the
It's
child.
different. Wait until you have one.
Yes.
It'll be a little different.
Yeah, you're
It's
on the
something.
other side, not the
You're
one
on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
They said what's that saying? The grass is always green on the other side. It's like when you become a parent, it's a little brown.
I don't know about all that. The kids are a blessing, man. They're man. Boy, it's a roller coaster of emotion, man.
Yeah.
My little girl was in a NICU,
Mhm.
and she wasn't a preemie per se.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't, but they caught, and if I can remember this right, because I don't remember the exact word of the doctor lingo, but I told him, I was like, look, you got to talk to me like I'm 5, okay? Explain this to me. What's going on with this kid, man?
Mhm.
So they had told me when she was born
Mhm.
that they had caught that she was not. So when she was sleeping, she wasn't breathing correctly. She'd suddenly stop breathing for just like a millisecond. Like you could see it bleep, and it, and it's a different kind. It's not a heartbeat, but it's a different kind of breathing monitor that sees it. And she's like, you see it right there where it does that. She was like, that's not good.
Right.
Something's not right. And we were like, what? And they were like, well, she's got to go to NICU, which is in intense care.
Yeah.
Natal.
Yeah. Natal intensive care. Yeah.
Yeah. And so so then I'm freaking out, and Sweets had a emergency C-section.
Right. Yeah.
And so she's kind of loopy and out of it from all the drugs and everything. So it's not like I had to tell her a little bit later, so she can wake up out of it and whatnot. And I'm up there trying to get as much information as I can. And I'm like freaking out, I'm a new dad. I'm like, what the? And that little girl's 7, by the way.
Wow.
Now, Addison, come here, baby. So we get her in NICU and they tell me that something's wrong, and I'm like, I'm a new dad. I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Now she's 7 years old, about to be 8.
Oh, look at that face.
Just started 2nd grade today, guys. First day of school. Yeah, 2nd grade. That's oh, yeah. Say hi. That's DaraChat. That's Dara
What's his
Move.
name?
Dara Move
Yeah. You can just say Dara for sure.
or Dara. Yeah, guy who wears sunglasses.
Take off
Says
your
it-
sunglasses.
Take off your sunglasses. That's
Never.
what he said.
I'll
Yeah.
never take on.
Yeah.
I'll take
Look
off
at
my
that. See, there you go. Look, he's got blue eyes, just like you.
Yay.
Yay. All right.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, baby. So, that's the one right there, right?
Right.
And she's, dude, this big, bro. Can hold her in
Yeah.
one hand.
Yeah.
And so they're telling me that, you know, they're like, look, we know she's not really a pre-May. She was a little early. I think, what
Right.
was it, Sweets? Like, the 40 weeks is the full term.
Right. Mhm.
I think she was like, what, 35? It wasn't anything like, not as dramatic as Fatal's at 25.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, I don't know what she said. She's yelling at the kids. Anyway, so she's telling them to feed the dog or whatever. So
You darn kids.
yeah. Boy, I wish it was that nice.
I don't think
37 so there it is, 37 weeks, which is
37 weeks.
not,
Oh, I
you know,
see.
that's not too crazy. But they were like, she could have cooked a little longer.
Wow.
And I was like, well, what's that mean? And they were like, well, so everything's developed. Her heart is good. Her lungs are good. You know, all that's good. But there's a little spot in her brain that hasn't developed yet.
Mm.
And we were like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean she needs like special attention? Like something's wrong with her brain? And they're like, no. She just needs to just stay with us in NICU just a little longer and let it finish developing.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with it. It just needs a little bit longer.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, okay, well, all right. And she goes, and we're going to watch her because we need to, that's why we have her up here so we can watch her just in case the breathing gets worse. So far, it's only when she goes to sleep that it's like her holding her breath for a second, but she's just not naturally breathing.
Yeah.
And it's not for long. It's for like a few seconds and then it kicks, you know. And she was like, there's a line in there that's not firing because it hasn't developed yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, so it's some crazy brain stuff, you know. So
Well,
all right.
when they have a soft spot on the top,
Right.
and that's just part of the deal, right? This part, you know, as a baby, and a lot of it's still, you know, measuring out. I wouldn't say cooking.
Right.
That turns the whole phrase around.
It's in an oven. It's baking.
Yeah,
We just supply the batter. The rest is all.
All right, kids. For those who don't know, we're gonna know.
Yeah.
This is not gonna turn into that show. Oh, jeez.
Right. We supply the batter. The oven cooks it.
Ugh.
You know, all the way through, right? Boom.
Then you get somebody
baby.
coming across that had that explanation. It's like, I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. It's sort of a cryptic
Mhm.
batter. What does he mean by oven?
Mhm.
What's
Don't
going
look it
on
up.
here?
Don't
Don't look it up. No, don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Unless it was a
So-
Susie bake oven, then it's a little
Right.
different. That's not how that happens.
Stay
though.
away from Susie's. No good. The worse than Karen's.
Karen, there is no
No.
oven.
So she was in NICU for a whole week.
Right.
And everything turned out fine. She started breathing just fine. They were like, okay, you can take her home.
Mhm.
They're like, that's it. And we were like, what? And she goes, yeah, hadn't had an incident in like 3 days. We only get perfectly
Yeah.
fine, healthy the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I need to tell Fatal that. I'll tell him when I talk to him personally. But
Yeah.
just a little prayer. And his is 25 weeks, so it needs to develop a whole lot more.
Yeah.
It's got a lot more to do, but they can do it at like 20 weeks easy.
Yeah. And
So
obviously that's why they're in NICU,
Right.
because those places are made for that. It basically it's an incubator. It's basically
and I know it was a lot asking you to go over and say something, but he needs it.
right.
He needs to know that people care
Mm.
and that we're here for him, and that's why I went, even if he was emotional about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're
And,
going to be that's a
Oh yeah,
not
it's some
negotiable.
serious stuff. Believe me, when they told me she needed to go to the NICU, I was like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like everybody told me everything was good. Lungs were good. Heart was good. You know,
Yeah.
she's got 10 fingers and 10 toes, you know.
Yeah.
What, you know, she cried.
Yeah.
You know, she's still crying. You know, that means she's breathing, right? Like, they're all like, well, yeah, she's breathing now. You know, I was like, well, she's been crying the whole time. So,
Can you give me some for that?
right, give me something a little more here, you know. And they're like, something about the brain, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, okay, look, I work with my hands. Okay. I didn't go to college. Y'all need to, like, you know, I'm publicly educated.
Right.
You need to talk to me like I'm 5. What's up? And so then
Yeah.
they just, and the way I explained it to you is just how they explained it to me. They were just like, yeah, there's a, think of it as a wire. It hasn't, the wire grows naturally. It just hasn't that one little strand that's not connected yet. And
Yeah.
it's like a hiccup in her sleep pattern.
Mm.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Because I believe as a baby, your skull isn't fused yet. Because that's
Not
why
all the way. No, not at the top. But
Yeah.
I ain't even had a chance to hold her and drop her yet to cause any damage. So I'm like, well, what's going on? You know, why is it? Did one of y'all drop her? What happened? You know? But
Goodness.
no, she was perfectly fine. Beautiful little girl. And then I had a boy right afterwards. Doctor was like, damn, leave her alone. I said, why you blame me? Wasn't my fault.
Look, there
I
was
was
a
asleep
Friday
the
night.
whole time. Okay.
Look, it was a long day. I totally forgot where I was. Don't ask. Don't ask. But no, it's understandable because you know, you hear those stories, and obviously no parent wants to end up with be the parent who ends up with a miscarriage, because that happens. It's a I don't know what the percentage is of birth rate to miscarriage, but it does happen. I did have a family member who did have a
I know when they're older, it goes higher.
yeah. Well, obviously,
depending on the age of the woman.
yeah, when you
The
get
percentage
older,
goes higher.
yeah. Obviously, anything when you get older, the percentage goes higher.
And
because
it's
you get
not,
old.
believe it or not, it's not very that old, ladies. If any of you are watching, it's like 30.
Well, yeah. Well,
It's like 35. You have a higher risk of miscarriage, of what is it? Down syndrome.
Yeah. Mental
all
stuff.
kinds of stuff. Yeah.
But there was a I can't remember what it is, but a long time ago there was they were doing some in the news about a lady who was like in her 60s giving birth. I was like, that's
Ooh, damn.
pushing it. Yeah, that's really pushing it. But then
And she survived it?
I believe so. Yes, it was a long time ago though. I don't remember. You remember stuff. You remember news pieces from a long time ago or whatever. But you past 35, it's risky. There's definitely past 40. Yeah. Yeah, and the irony of it is I mean, honestly, that's just a small smidgen of life itself. You're not. I mean,
Right.
Forget about the whole baby making thing. You have to live past tomorrow. That's the issue. Some don't. So there is that. But yeah, no, I fully get it. And I thought you meant like it was he was doing like some kind of business thing, or whatever. But yeah, those are the worrying times, and 25 weeks to either.
But that's just it. Him and Fatal, they're young. Fatal's like what, 22? How old was Fatal? He's pretty young.
He looks older though. That's the interesting factor.
Don't tell him that.
I didn't say that to him. I just
say it with your chest, Daramuth.
You're old. You're old. Get over it. You're old.
No, he was mad because what was it? We had went out. 27. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think his wife is around, I think a little younger than him.
Ooh.
But we had went to take my kids to go see my mom in Austin.
Oh yeah.
And of course we were posting pictures on X or whatever, right? Everything like that. And my wife took a picture while I was driving the truck, you know, looking exhausting because I've been driving for hours. And I see Fatal, he pops in and he was like, dude, you got hair? And I was like, yeah, bro, I have hair. And he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 39, bro. I'm 30. I was 38 then, but I'm 39 now. But I was like, yeah, bro. And he was like, and you still have a full set of hair? Yeah, bro. I don't know what to tell you, Fatal.
There's some people who just it's mostly men, but women can get it too. It's just stress. It's very hard stress. If you're very stressed out or whatever, it can hit you, either men or women.
Well, here's the thing. On my mom's side, every male, from my cousins to my uncles to all of them, went bald at like 18.
Wow.
Some of them sooner than, I mean, like big bald. And my uncles are the ones that crack me up, because one uncle in particular who did the toupee thing and everything because he was so mad he lost his hair, you know.
Yeah.
And then the other two were drafted in Vietnam.
Right.
And they shaved their head. That shit just never grew back. They just never got it back. They were like, all right. But this one here, he had toupee, he did the whole 9 yards to try to keep it. And every time he saw me when I was getting older and older, he was like, why do you still have hair? And I was like, what? And he was like, why do you still have hair? And I was like, I don't know. I'm better looking than you. I don't know what to tell you. And so he'd get mad, and he was like, I don't understand this. And he'd look at his sister, which is my mom, and be like, what the hell? And she was like, you do know he has a whole nother side of the family, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And my grandfather is half Cherokee Indian. My great grandmother is full-blooded Cherokee Indian, lived and raised and died on the Oklahoma reservation.
Right.
And I was like, my grandfather has a full set of hair. If he was still alive today, it'd probably be, but he was in his late 70s and still had, there wasn't even a receding line. It was just gray, silver. But that's how the Indian, that's how they are.
Yeah.
And they don't lose their hair. It just goes white. And so, and that's what I told my uncle. I was like, well, I have quite a bit of Indian in me, and that's probably why I get to keep it. You know, I do have a receding hairline. You know, I call it a Russian hairline because it's Russian to the back of my head. But but no, I still have hair. I mean, I have hair. I cut it short, but I have hair.
Yeah.
And that's what's cracking me up. Fatal was cracking me up with that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you still got hair, dude? That's what you got to say to me? Got hair because I'm not wearing my fucking hat.
Yeah. Thanks to you too, man. I appreciate that. You know, I thought it was not about looks, and you're like, hey, what about the hair? He's like, God dang it.
Right. No, I love Fatal. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he was.
My heart goes out. My heart goes out to him.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
What was it? A few weeks ago? It was at least a few weeks ago, and he was talking about you know, all the money stuff, right? Because he and a few others are in the you know, trading and whatnot, and he's trying to build up his wealth through that sort of thing.
Yeah, he does dividends. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dividends, all that stuff. Yeah, and he was a pretty interesting learn from. It's also
there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
he's talked to me about it, and I'm like, huh?
Did you tell? Hey? Can you just explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old? Like, I can't.
No, I did. I told him. I was like, dude, you got to tell me like I'm 5, bro. Look, my money's buried out in the yard. I don't.
You're like the Ron Swanson. You bought all that gold you buried out in the backyard.
In the mattress.
I remember when that was a thing back then. People talk about putting their money in the mattress because they didn't trust the banks or whatever. And it's like, well,
I still don't trust the banks.
That's where the actual money is buried. Is you give them the monopoly money, you just took the real money, you put it out in the desert somewhere.
Well, I'm still surprised I'm on YouTube. They haven't kicked me yet. That's surprising.
Well, you're small. Usually they don't touch the small. I mean, there are small ones that are touched, but I mean, I've just had people, you know, curse up a storm, whatever, not been thrown off.
No. It's not just cursing. I mean, Fused was surprised I was still on streaming, like as I was live streaming, and it was me and Fused or whatever. And I showed my AR-15.
Mm-hmm.
I Googled and looked up every I don't hear Dara on your side. Oh, you don't hear him on my side.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a minute. Let me fix it.
Pew, 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 pew.
Struggle streaming every time, chat.
It's a stream that struggles to stream.
There you go. You should hear him now. Let me know.
Yeah.
Babe.
Yeah. You can hear me now, can't you? Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah, they should be able to hear him now. You should be clicking on the link and going over there anyways. That'll solve the problem.
Yeah. But all right, oh crap, what were we talking about? Dang it. See, this is what happens when I have people come on. This is how it goes.
Look what you did, Sweets. Anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what a woman's supposed to do at times.
Right. She came in and let me know. I can hear him now. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's good. As long as you can hear me, because you're streaming to for YouTube. I mean, for me, I've been streaming.
Oh, that's right. I showed my AR-15 and then I read every racial slur for black people and white people. I'm serious. The whole list. It was like the white person one was like 5 pages.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I had some favorites in there too. Fuse liked a couple of them. Mine was a chalk demon.
I came in like a wrecking ball. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But you're also sweet. That's why you're called sweet.
And Rice Rascal
rice wrap. I think that'd be more the Chinese one, really.
I guess, but it was in there for white. I don't know. It was funny. It cracked me up.
Yeah, for me, I've been streaming to both, for months on end now, and while I get why people do to one platform, my issue is that it's not a great idea. I mean, if you've already seen people who just put their stuff on YouTube, whole assortment of creators have issues, demonetized, this and that, whatever. At the end of the day, they've got to. If you're on one platform, that platform owns you.
Mhm.
That platform owns you. You have no negotiating power unless you're well known and whatever. Unless you're their star child, right? Like YouTube has so many of them. But if you're on a platform and you're not their star child, they own you.
Yeah.
And so for you to just say, I'm just going to do this one platform because blah, blah, this, blah, blah. I get that, right? There are reasons. You do what's best for you. But for me, putting all your eggs in one basket has never been a thing that's been working out real well for YouTubers. Just doing YouTube. And I keep seeing it time and time again where they go to Twitter X and they say, hey, YouTube support, I'm having issues here. And they can't go to, I mean, don't get me wrong, Rumble has that issue too, right? You have issue, you're not getting support. Rumble support, a bunch of people I've talked to have had that issue. My point being is that running to another platform to get something done. And of course, YouTube right now is still king of the platforms. You're streaming to Kick, D Live, YouTube, and Rumble.
No, I'm streaming to Kick, YouTube, and Rumble.
Oh,
I took D Live out.
Oh, really? What's that?
No growth. Nothing was happening. I was just getting bots.
Oh,
like it was nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Not once did I get a real person come into chat. Like it wasn't going anywhere. I was like, wow, damn, D Live died. It's like nobody in here, nobody come around. So I was like, well, I'll save the bit rate.
Yeah.
Get rid of them and focus on it. At least in Kick, I get like Kick's not any better. I mean, I get a lot of bots do that too, but every once in a while I'll get a real person.
Are you sure?
Actually, yeah. Oh yeah. They come in the chat and they start, talking about what's up, Hazy. They start coming and talking about all kinds of stuff, whatever game I'm playing.
Yeah.
Whatever I said. I actually got some people to come over from Kick to Rumble.
Nice.
And I got the same thing with YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll get someone from YouTube that comes in there, blah, blah. I say, look, I'm glad you came over to YouTube. I'm so happy you came into my chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But listen, I'm more into Rumble. I have a lot more people that chat to me in Rumble. You'll have a whole lot more fun coming over to my Rumble chat and talking there because you'll have other people that you can interact with while you're chatting with me, like Hazy and Sweet Sunshine, and maybe you if you pop in saying hi, what's going on, Rance, whatever. Those people will be in there and they'll be like, oh yeah, and I'll drop the link in YouTube and they'll literally come over to Rumble and be like, oh, I didn't know y'all had such a big gaming section over here. And I was like, oh yeah, and they're like, I thought it was just about politics. No, we got a lot of stuff over here.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. And I was like, don't watch the beginning of my stream because it's all about politics. I read a news article, 2 or 3 of them, and I rant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ranting is better than the news article, so at least you give them something.
Oh, yeah. They get my opinion. YouTube and all of them get my opinion real fast.
Oh, goodness. No, it's they've been doing updates. They just released like 3 updates today.
Rumble?
Yeah. They
I know they said something about shorts.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's not today. That's sometime in the future this year. But they longer cap on streaming. So I guess YouTube's is like 12 hours, and they've done 16 to 17 for theirs. And
for Rumble's done 16 to 17.
Yeah, capping it at 16 to 17 hours. And
you have to pay for it though. Is it that premium thing?
I'm not sure. I have to recheck. I do know that the what was it? The setting up for 3. There's like you can set up for like 3 slots now. I think that's part of premium. 3 stream slots. There's a.
Oh, you going over there? Okay. All right, baby.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the kids made new friends on the bus, and they live down the street, and so the wife is taking the children over there to go and play a little bit before.
As long as it's not a choir of like the wheels in the bus go round and round, that would.
No. They're gonna go have some fun, which is fun.
Yeah,
but
yeah, they released 3 different things. I know Shorts is sort of the leaked thing, but I mean,
that was leaked.
Yeah, that
fall.
well,
I think fall. That's what they said.
technically it was leaked, but still, it's something many people have asked. I know there's been opposition.
I did.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying there's a 50-50 for and opposition to, and
For shorts.
yeah, for the shorter matter. I've seen a
Okay.
bit of both. And I know again there's stuff for just today as well, but I do think there's a lot of still complaint of, people want better analytics, people want some with, I know they did 4K, but that's more for premium. I know What Up Ian came a while ago and said, there should be stuff that's for everyone, not just for premium. And I can understand that because YouTube, but a problem of it is you're dealing with Google resources, and Rumble does not have Google resources. So the premium thing is just a way of helping out to get to that point, because right now it's not like they can just do everything all at once or whatever and say, hey, there you go, because it's not viable, I would think.
Well, I've been paying Rumble for a long time.
Well, yeah.
Way before they came out with the premium or whatever. Because and those of you that are watching back, I've been on here for about 3 years.
Yeah.
And when I first started, which I told you this last time, there was no streaming. It was just uploading.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they came out with streaming,
Mm-hmm.
you had to pay for it.
Yeah.
You couldn't just stream. You had to pay for it because, well, they don't have the resources that Google does, and they got to build it, like you said. Man, who invites the ugly fool Rance back on here? Listen to this dude, man. Look at him. That's why you lonely one.
Oh, he has a wife though, so I don't know how lonely he is.
She's with the pool man right now.
Oh,
So I love you too. You're out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Why is you not focused? Focus.
You're out of focus. There you go.
There you go.
Much better. Yeah, scared a little bit. No, but yeah, there's still a lot of things people want. I know there's quality of life stuff that people complain about. Again, analytics. People want better analytics. Some people don't trust the viewing. The whole unique versus raw viewing and all this stuff. There's a lot of things that people still have issues with. Me personally, I still have some leeriness against Rumble support because of the whole creator payout situation, and I have really,
I don't understand the unique in view. I mean, what's
that's I don't either, and that's the thing is that
I don't know the difference. I'm like, okay, well, some are views with unique, whatever.
Yeah,
they're counting something.
I think they're counting you one too many times because you're the unique one or you're the raw one, whichever it is.
Special needs.
Special needs. We are all special needs at one point in your life. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've been dropped a few times.
Is that why college didn't work out, but Bug University?
I never went to college at all. I never even tried.
Yeah, but
I went straight into a trade.
Yeah. Those bugs, man, they taught you a lot about life.
It did.
Look, sometimes in life you're like an ant, right? You're like an ant.
Like an ant, more like a roach. We're terrible guys.
Sometimes you're like a cicada. Sometimes
we spread a lot of diseases. So.
I thought those were mosquitoes.
No, mosquitoes can spread diseases, but roaches do. Roaches can.
Yeah. Well, I've been told they can.
Fleas were the worst. That's how you got the Black Plague.
Hey, we don't discriminate. We don't get discriminate.
Oh, excuse me, the White Plague.
We'll just call it a plague from now on.
Yeah, the Europe Plague. How you like that?
The Europe Plague. Hey, man, we have that public education.
Public education. That's right. There it is.
Oh goodness, but no, I
look at Hazy. Yeah, he set a 16-hour stream cap now. Hazy, man, Hazy will go 24 hours.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people who, especially during when I do my pay it forward streams, there's a lot of people who do 24/7, mostly just to get something out of Rumble because the ad stuff. But there's a lot of people doing 24/7. But I mean, a lot of great updates that come along, but still a lot of complaints, still a lot of not enough reach, not enough money scenarios. So. It is what it is. You're not going to please everyone, but it's getting there. It's becoming better. So
when I get a lot of people, even if it's like the ones that have higher viewers that are bigger in Rumble or whatever, because I talk to a few of them, and I tell them, I'm like, because I don't know, Pudge has been on here a little bit longer than I have.
Mm.
It's actually about the same time because I have another name that
Uh-oh.
I've been on Rumble for a long time, but then I created this to start streaming to it. But
Right.
back then I was just listening to political shit
Yeah.
because I couldn't hear it anywhere else. I was just hearing a bunch of fucking left-leaning
Mm.
garbage shit, and I was like, all right, come on, guys, y'all are killing me. I'm tired of hearing about communism. And socialism and Marxism and lesbian theory. I'm tired of everything being gay. So it
Yeah.
ended up forcing me over to go and check other things like Odyssey and D Live and all those things like that. So that's why I have all those accounts. You can literally find Rance's Gaming Corner everywhere.
Right.
But do I stream to it? Most likely not, but you can find it there. It's just sitting there. By the way, on the YouTube, I started the shorts thing and I started getting a lot of attention off of that. Just doing that, just posting them shorts, man. I was getting 1K views, almost 2K views off of shorts. And I was like, damn, all right. They seem to like those a lot.
Yeah.
But that helped a lot on YouTube. And so I was like, well, if Rumble did it, it can't be too bad.
It's still
and that's what TikTok's all about, right? And they're all shorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
why wouldn't Rumble try to do that? I don't know why there's a 50-50 on that. It's kind of weird.
Being called out in chat.
What do I have against lesbians? Nothing. I'm a lesbian.
Oh, that's no wonder you do so well.
Yeah. No wonder they don't kick me on YouTube.
Oh goodness, but no, I put my shorts on both end too, because of course they have the system set up for on YouTube. But the thing of it is that the people who I've had on who have made the shorts of, I don't know if I've made shorts of ours yet, but I've made shorts of all different people that I've had on, and I use that system to bring attention to them. Because Silver Fox does have a channel over on YouTube. He just doesn't do over there anymore because of whatever. And then of course Pep Killer has a channel over there as well. It's back to when she was in the days of Mixer. But for me, again, it goes with the multi-platform because I can use YouTube system in order to help showcase these people in a sense and say, hey, look, these people exist. Here's where you can find them. Have at it. If you find something within that you like or whatever, you can support it and or just follow them or whatever. And it's just passing it along the way. So I do that too. But
Hazy says the shorts agenda is that it shortens the attention span over time, then people don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to read that whole sentence, Hazy. I have the patience to talk about extended topics. I'm just teasing you, Hazy.
It's understandable because I understand that's one of the things that people argue against too was having shorts on Rumble was because look, it's part of the ordeal. Right now, everyone in some part is competing against YouTube. Why? Because YouTube is still king of the platforms. Part of it is because of Google, right? Because of Google resources. Part of it is because
they're going to break them apart too.
Well, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, isn't that what they're working on? I mean, I hope so. They left it to the Department of Justice, but
Google is too much of a power castle that I doubt it'll get through, but it's still a threat to them.
Well, I mean, the Supreme Court already came out with it. There is no such thing as a stronger powerhouse. It needs to be broken apart and separated.
Well, good luck with that.
We'll see what they do. I mean, if they go in there and tell them you got to be a different entity, then they need to be a different entity.
Google's been a powerhouse of a system that's ungoverned on itself, and it's global. That's the scary part, is that it's ungoverned across the world, and that's why YouTube is still in places that Rumble isn't, because it just follows suit. But yeah, I don't know if they will or not. I just know that while understandable why some people see with shorts, a lot of platforms are competing against YouTube because YouTube is still king. YouTube had since 2005. That's almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 20 years that YouTube has been around.
And which is what I told Pudge and all them, that I'm like, look, they've had, because people expect Rumble to be like YouTube instantly. Yep. And I was like, it don't work that way. It took Rumble years. It took YouTube years to become YouTube.
Yeah.
Like they don't have that, Yeah. And I was like, so it's going to take Rumble time too. And that's what I always tell them. Look, I've been here for a good long time.
Yeah.
and I've watched it grow and change, and they're working hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any complaints about it. If they're working hard, they're working hard.
Yeah.
I mean, do I have some complaints? Sure. I
Mhm.
mean, they irritate me. I still see the same old damn people on picked in editor picks, you know. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
y'all need to like kind of spread that love out a little bit here. You guys are picking the same shit every time, and it's
Yep.
it's
Part
kind
of
of
it.
annoying.
Part of it is they're contractual. They're people they have contracted.
Oh, they have contracts with it? Yeah, what a bunch of dicks. So Hazy says this makes it harder for streamers to get real talk out into the community. People feel they don't get the time to really sit and talk, so they go to the 60-second clips and mindlessly scroll.
Right.
Well,
Well,
Hazy.
that's what social media is on a basis anyway. What do you do on Twitter X? What do you do on YouTube? What do you do on all these platforms? There's no difference other than just a name brand. It's basically what it is. Social media is not I'm going to learn something great today. Well, maybe you could learn a recipe off of TikTok, but at its base, TikTok is a brain waste of a land. YouTube is a sort of a learn. There are things you can learn there, like car stuff or whatever, how
Right.
DIYs or whatnot. But at the end of the day, YouTube is still a brain waste because why you're paying attention the majority of your time to the screen, right? As a content creator, I don't always have a lot of time to watch other people's content. Unfortunately, I follow a lot of people and I wish them well. My thing is that a lot of people, right, when they get into this content creator sphere, they expect to make something out of it, right? Like not something for themselves, but something else. The
Right.
money, the reach, all this stuff. And like I've always said, I've always been like, what, I'm here to not reach across to people for the conversational stuff, and everything else is a bonus because I don't think I've seen a content creator do in the same space that I've done. I'm not saying I there isn't. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. And so for me to say I almost have 100 different people, I almost have had 100 different people on my show, and I bring it back to some of them. Some don't answer anymore, but that's neither here or there. But the point of the matter is I've had close to 100 different people, and how is that so hard? How is it these other content creators? I know they have their niches and stuff they do, right? You do gaming, some people do politics, whatever. And of course, Toothman does it for fun. I don't know. I've seen your butt being whooped in that Mario Kart before, so I don't know if I want to call it fun.
Hopefully we get to do it again this Friday.
Nice.
I
Just
hope
don't let them whip your butt, Toothman. I feel sorry for you already. Every time I was like, wow, Toothman, that's like getting a tooth pulled, isn't it?
Bad joke, Chad.
I had fun with it, but I just think because for me, I think I've only mentioned like my follower number at least like maybe a few times. I don't know exactness, but I've probably mentioned it a few times because it's part of that bonus factor, right? It's part of that more to see you and all that stuff. Because the more people that see me, the more I can have on, right? Because one person, at least like I had you on, then Toothman was after, and then so many other after. That's how I see it, right? Other people will say I need more followers, but the thing of it is, right, the followers spiel, great for the engagement, but bad for live watching because you're not always going to have, if you have 1,000 people, you're not even going to have half of that. You're probably going to have a quarter of that, if that at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just me. That's just my perspective. I'm not too much about the numbers, except the number of I've had close to 100 different people, and I'm looking to fill out the rest of the year. So hopefully,
Oh, you'll get it. I mean, you're running at it. You're knocking it out. I saw you put out the list of what you were having this week.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought an erasable board too. So
a dry erase board. Okay.
yeah, dry erase board because I was like, I put it on my phone, right? I put it on my phone, but it's like a dry erase board is sort of it's sort of like that second alarm clock. You have the first alarm clock, this is the second alarm clock. But yeah, I also started my new show. Oops, my new once a month show.
What's that?
Dara's Hangout.
Dara's Hangout. So what do you do in Dara's Hangout?
So what Dara's Hangout then is going to be a time of I'm going to invite previous guests I've had on, and it's going to be a way for people to sort of break out of their niche spheres in essence and kind of just come together and just cross pollinate or whatever. Last month was D-Pad Chad and Kitty Flip City she's from more of the YouTube side, but she does have a Rumble over here. And Putinbot was going to be in there, but he had work stuff and he thought he was going to make it, but he didn't. He will be able to make it this weekend though. Cool. And so it's just crossing over these different peoples from different platforms and just bringing people together to just converse, because it feels like we're separated by all these different things and we're not really, we just clash against each other rather than just conversing. And I think that just needs to happen more. So that's why I'm doing it. Maybe
how'd it go that first one? I might have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, it went pretty well. I think we're close to a little over 3 hours. And it went pretty well. I mean, it was just three of us, right? It's just me and then the two other people. But it's mostly
so what was the topic? I mean, were y'all talking politics? Were they talking gaming? Were they talking like console versus PC? I mean, is it console wars? What is it?
No. It's doing what we do now.
Oh, it's just chilling out and hanging out and having a conversation. Okay. Yeah,
there's hanging out.
But in a round table form, bunch of people.
Yeah, but I'm keeping it only to 4 total because I've seen what happens when you have 9 people together. It just becomes no.
All of y'all shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the captain now. You listen to me.
Right. Mute.
And you can't do an all view on Rumble Studios, unfortunately. But
how many can they do?
9
at once. 9?
They can do 9. But I keep it low because I've seen even if it's just StreamYard or whatever, I've seen all these other content creators, they do 9 total. It just, no. It's too much chaos, too much whatever. So 4 total, and it's just 3 interchangeable people. And so I asked someone, like, if I had 100 people, right, I'm almost there, but if I had 100 people and I'm only switching out 3 people per time, how many different variations would I have? And I think someone said, like, close to, like, 950,000 different variations. So there's
a lot of content.
Yeah, it's a lot of different people meetings. It's a lot of different converting and all that stuff. And maybe I'll do more than once a month, but for right now it's just trying it and seeing.
So was it like at the third week of the month or something?
It's variable. It's for right now. It's just variable. Like last time it was the second Saturday of the month, and then this one is the third because the first weekend was just it's because
hectic.
Well, it's just I try not to. I usually leave weekends for people who can't do a weekday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people just can't. I've had Vex Electronica. She couldn't do a weekday, so weekend what it was, and it was great having her on. And then
not much. Instead, if you want, you can click on the if it's still in there. Let me see if I can I pin it? That's what I can do, right? There we go. That's his link right there. And stuff. If you click on that, you can come over into the chat in there. I see it too, but not much, man. We're just I'm over here on DaraChat chatting with him. He brought me on. I just figured I'd live stream it, and people that come over to mine can click that link and go over to his and come into the chat, come say hi, hit that like button for him. And
awesome
and
stuff.
I don't mind if y'all chat in my chat. I'll just read it from there. But nonetheless, y'all should come over and say hi to Dara. Last time I didn't go live. This time I figured I'd go live and try to bring more attention to Dara Move here.
Yeah.
Who, like he said, has already had about 95 people on so far that he has just sat down and had a chat with and just talked about whatever he felt like talking about.
Yeah. And I get some people, you know, there's a bunch of content creators out there. They'll talk about the topics of the day with them. I'm just like, yeah, that's great, but then what? Like, oh, let's talk about what happened today. Like, I get it.
Well, I feel like it's saturated. You get too many people talking about, like, say, politics. If you watch Dan Bongino and you watch Steven Crowder and you watch Tim Cast IRL, you're gonna get pretty much almost all the same information.
Yep.
Because it's gonna be the news of the day.
Yeah.
There may be different opinions between them, you know. There may be extra topics that one doesn't talk about and another one does, but the big main ones will be talked about. And so, like, and it gets kind of boring. I used to listen to all three every day, and I started getting bored because it was the same information.
Yeah.
just
It's,
said in a different way, or
yeah.
like Crowder's funny. He does a
Yeah.
comedy bit of it, and then Dan Bongino, he's a little more serious and
Mhm.
conservative about it, and then Tim Pool is a little more libertarian and
Something.
but something. I don't mind Tim. He's the one that I actually still listen to. Him and Dan Bongino.
Yeah.
I do like Crowder. He's great and all, but I don't know. I think it's in the time of the day that he shows up. That
Oh, because what time he starts his show at?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually I don't watch it live. I just listen to it because I'm working. So
Yeah, well,
there's no
obviously.
reason to watch it live or have it. I want to hear the whole thing, so I just
Yeah.
listen to it the next, like 10cast. I listen to the next day.
Yeah, and but like I said before, it's kind of hard to. There's only few creators I still I listen to. I don't watch it, but I listen to them because I'm at work too.
Yeah.
Crowder, but there's only so few you can listen to because again, if you're a content creator, you're busy doing your own thing. Your time's taken up. Of course, you're a dad too, right? So you have more time taken up by more important matters than say watching someone creating content.
My days are pretty full. My days are pretty full. I get home and I do homework or sit down and talk with the kids. There's Insta. That's my boy. So
nice.
I get up at 5 a.m. and go to work. I work, and then I get home and I talk with the kids. They tell me like today was their first day at school. They sat down and told me, I made a new friend. How was the teacher? What'd you do? Things like that, and my little girl, she'll talk forever because she's a girl. And my little boy's like, here's the facts. This is what happened. Can I go play now? That's about it. And so, and then, I love on them a little bit and they're like, leave me alone, and then I'm like, and then I'll go play my games and then they want to come bother me. Then I'm going to come and do my stream and then they're all like, oh, hi, Dad. It's like, no. I gave you time.
Yeah.
You told me to go away.
Go, get
now
him.
you go away. Where's your mom at?
Honey.
And so so that's usually how my day is every day. And then on the weekends I do a couples collab with Hazy and his lady.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was Fortnite you were playing last time, right? Wasn't it?
No, on the weekends we actually played all the way through Borderlands 3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
With Hazy and Lady Skunk.
Yeah.
And then and I know there's a lot of content we can do in Borderlands. Like there's more we can do. Hazy was like, oh, we could do a whole lot. I said, I get it, Hazy. We beat it. I got the whole story.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. But I'm a guy that plays a lot of different games.
Yep.
Even throughout my week, I play different games. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. Tuesday, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14.
Nice.
Thursday, I'm playing some kind of first-person shooter. It could be Fortnite. It could be Helldivers 2. It could be, Among Us. It could be, who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever it is with Sweet Sunshine. And then sometimes it's with Hazy. Sometimes it's with Tooth Entertainment. Sometimes it's with a friend from work.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I'm streaming it and I'm going and I'm talking to chat and I'm having the time of my life. And then Saturday and Sunday, my wife and I sat down and we talked about it and we talked with Hazy and Lady and we wanted to do a couples collab.
Yeah.
And as exciting Black Ops is, now I met my wife playing Call of Duty. I was a huge Call of Duty fan for years and years and years and stuff, but they're pedophiles, man. So I can't, dude. I can't. As badly as I want to play Call of Duty, and I still haven't found a first-person shooter to replace it, I can't, bro. Activision literally came out when someone said leave children alone. They literally came out and shat all over that person just for saying leave kids alone. And they weren't even talking to them. Like they didn't even at them, didn't have anything to say to them. And then they came out and they were like, we're going to support our LGBTQ fucking 2, 3, 8 plus whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what do they have to do with leave children alone? Like what Activision? What did they have to do with it? Like what the fuck? Yeah. So once they did that, I was like, what? You guys are like, and then they didn't back down, they were like, we're just going to keep being assholes. And I was like, really? What do you we say leave children alone. And then suddenly you're like, leave the gays alone. What do they have to do with the children? Like, what did that didn't have anything to do with anything of you, Activision. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, oh, you thought you had to come defend pedophiles? Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing? You guys got a bunch of pedos over there or something?
Mhm.
And so then I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I ain't playing your fucking shit anymore.
Right.
And Black Ops was one of my favorite. One of my favorite. Black Ops is the shit. I love the Treyarch games. On Call of Duties because it was Activision and Treyarch.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's like all Activision, but
Yeah. Other shit.
right. And so and the old game developers aren't they're not even working there. Like they're not making the games anymore.
Right.
For Call of Duty, it's new developers now or whatever, and they're all fucking gay or don't know what gender they are or confused or whatever the fuck's wrong with them.
Right.
Whatever mental problem that they have, which is their problem, not the rest of society.
Yeah.
Whatever issue they're having, they got to go ahead and spout it out, and everything else is. And I'll tell you what, another thing is that when you go in there, I'm sorry, I missed it. I missed that because I wouldn't have bought Black Ops 6. Wait, you didn't see that? What I was talking about? Is that what you're saying, Insta? Sorry, you don't mind me talking to chat and you, do you?
No, you're fine.
It's your show, man. Run this bitch.
I do. I'm just a little more hospitable than
I'm waiting for you to mute me. Shut up, Rance. Shut up.
I didn't do it to you last time. Don't think that way. But before
Tooth told me, he was like, dude, he didn't want to bring you on because you talk too much.
You should have heard Tooth. He was on for my pay it forwards and he actually gave money away. And I was like, he got in trouble with his missus for that. I was like,
I'm pretty sure he did. She was like, our kids are starving and you're handing. I'm just kidding. That's not. No. Tooth is fine, guys. Tooth is a hard ass worker, man. He makes sure everything's taken care of. I just like fucking with him. He's a good guy. But y'all should go over and see Tooth Entertainment. You should go over there and give him a like and a follow. He's a real good guy.
You Tooth, you gave some money away. Where's my money at?
Yeah, he's awfully toothy. So
oh man,
I hate I missed that because I wouldn't have bought Black Ops. So what'd you miss? Did you not know about all that Insta?
The Nick Merck stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, the Nick Merck stuff. Did you not know about that, man? They literally removed, like, he had his own skin on Call of Duty and all that. And they literally removed all of that off of their shop and they took it all away. They punished him for saying, leave children alone.
Yeah.
Like the dude didn't say anything else. That's literally all he said. Leave children alone. That's it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even to Activision. And they were like, okay, we're taking all your shit away because we got to, like, you know, we support our LGBT. What the fuck do gay people have to do with the children? Are you saying, are they the ones messing with the children? Is that what you're saying? And now you got to protect them? Like, what are you saying, Activision?
Yeah. What you saying? What's it all about? Yeah. There was, and I remember that story too, because again, of course, having his own skins and stuff, and they just kind of money people came out for his defense though. But anyway, it is the top of the hour like last time, last time we were here. And of course, it's all about setting aside a time for promoting yourself. So your stuff is your stuff is in the description below. So if you guys want to check him out, it's down there.
Oh, you kicking me off already?
No.
Just kidding.
Goodness, yanking my chain like the old
what is it?
himself.
What is it? The top of the hour? Is that what it is? It's top
of the hour. Every hour at the top of the hour. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know he's gonna try to promote me, but at least let him promote himself a little bit here. At least see Rance run, see Rance walk, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
So you guys need to check out DaraMuth. All right.
I'm gonna.
He ain't gonna make it, chat. He ain't gonna make it.
That hit one. That hit in the back of the throat there. Woof, jeez.
Yeah, DaraMuth. It's DaraMouthe.
It's this right here.
And he's on Rumble and he's on YouTube and
Twitter X.
Twitter X. There you go.
My link tree is.
I think it's DaraMuth.
Yeah, the link tree is down in the description below for me.
There you go. The link tree is down there. Y'all can check him out.
We'll get to there soon enough. No worries.
But that's not what he's saying, guys. My name is Rance, and this is my gaming corner. Monday through Friday, I stream 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Texas time. I play a lot of games. I talk a lot of shit, and I read political articles, and I give my opinion about everything.
Right.
I also give a verse of the day after every one of my streams because I believe a little bit of God's word goes a long way.
Right. He sells it. He sells it like he sells a Bible on the corner of the street. He just throws it out there.
I throw it out there. You guys do what you want with it. You want to learn more about it? I suggest you open your Bible and read it. So, Insta says, no, I didn't. I have not played since Cold War Black Ops. Right. Cold War Black Ops was a fantastic game. But yeah, that was a whole scenario. You should look it up with Nick Merckx. You can probably you might be able to find some stuff about it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was kind of, I don't know, was 2023?
I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year.
So the difference between me and Nick Merck and all the guys that back Nick Merck is that I actually kept to my word. I actually stood up and manned up to it. The rest of them went back to playing Call of Duty again.
Hey, got it. If you make money off it, you're gonna keep and
see that mentality right there is why society's not going to change.
Well, yeah. Well,
you see, if our founding fathers said, we'll just keep doing what the king wants us to do, we'd still be under British control.
Right. But they had to get...
We'll just keep paying their taxes. Like,
right.
Don't want to... They're going to pay me some money.
Yeah.
If I quit, stirring the pot, because I'm sure they got offered, we'll give you some land. We'll give you taxes, whatever. We'll give you whatever, and you guys can if you just quit doing this stuff, you ungrateful colonials. And so get
out of here.
But I mean, do you see the mentality I'm saying? Like that's one of the things that worry me now in society, which I try to teach my son, is integrity. I think that man needs to have his integrity. He needs to be a man of his word. And if he looks at the camera and he says, you know what, I'm not playing your shit anymore until you fucking change.
Mm-hmm.
Until you guys get a little better. I'm not going to go watch your shit ass movies anymore if you keep putting gay shit and LGBT and fucking whatever, ruining stories. You got to make Superman's son gay. Like, I'm not watching this shit anymore. I'm not reading it anymore. I'm not showing it to my children. That is a Game Boy on my shirt. That is a Nintendo NES controller. It says, let's settle this like adults.
Yeah.
And it's not a Game Boy. It's a Nintendo controller. This is a Game Boy. Okay. You all right there?
Yeah.
That's a Game Boy.
Nice.
All right. And it's got Frogger.
Ooh.
So I got a lot of classic stuff, guys. Me and Pudge, we had a good time on Mod Monday because we were going through all the systems we have and games and all the old stuff. Like, he's got it all behind me. Unfortunately, I'm in a corner and I don't have anything to put up. But I have a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo and a Nintendo 64 and a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3 and a 4 and a 5 and
round and round and round.
I got an Xbox, an Xbox 360.
Hey Meg, just type Nick Merckx concert. Oh yeah, she's talking about that. Okay. But anyway, before we get
just type Nick Merckx card scan in a search info will come up. Most of the articles will come from a left-wing perspective, though. Well, there you go. That's what you're gonna get, Insta. What's NES? That's a Nintendo Entertainment System, sure, sir.
Gosh,
don't make me feel old now. You better quit it, Insta.
And before all right. Well, if you guys are here, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, giving a share or follow, or leaving a comment, one of it or all of it, because the engagement factor helps not only being seen more, but having more people on, like Rance, like UB Legend, like Meg, like so many others, because it's a wonderful time to share and learn perspectives from someone else, and just do this, because there's nothing expected, nothing to go for. It's all about floating downstream on that inner tube, like you got that 6-pack in the cooler right next to you, or whatever you want to figure it out. It's just floating downstream, really. But also, if you'd like to be on, right, if you'd like to have the opportunity to come on, right, down in the description, right, on either YouTube or Rumble, down in the description, there's a link tree, my link tree. Go to the link tree. You'll find me in my email, the Discord, or mostly just for DMing, or my Twitter X. Look, pick one of them and find me there. Or if you don't want to do that, just leave a comment on either YouTube or Rumble, and we can get started again. Almost to 100 different people, and I believe I'll fulfill that this month because of the different people I have coming on. So, guys, Any help with the engagement, I appreciate. And if you'd like to come on, the link tree is down there below, or leaving a comment on either YouTube, Rumble, and we can get started. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And of course, Rance, because Rance is awesome, and it was awesome having him on last time. The dude is like a marathon runner. Right?
Man, I'm not a dude, man. Okay. You know what a good definition of a dude is?
A man?
So the original definition of a dude is a infected elephant butt hair.
Oh, I thought it was duty. Oh, okay. I thought that was duty. Okay.
No, a dude is an infected elephant butt hair.
Mhm. So is that what you mean for a dudette as well?
A dudette, maybe. Female elephant butt hair. So in the 60s, they came out with dude, and it got changed to a meaning for a male.
Yeah, it do.
But
like,
the original
bro.
meaning was literally an infected butt hair on an elephant.
Well, what does bro mean then?
Brother.
And there's a cow.
Taylor
Freaking-
Swift is a man. I didn't know you lift her leg to look, bro. I had no clue. Oh, is that he's just posting links.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. You can't just come in here and start dropping links, man. That's rude.
Yeah, rude.
Yeah. That's not how that works, man.
No, no bueno.
You're a dude.
Well, I think we're all a dude. You're a dude. Well,
Yeah, I'm a
explains it
dude.
well.
You're a dude. We're all dudes.
Explains you well. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, Rance doesn't need any explain. Well, I mean, if you need explaining of Rance, you kind of have to do it like you're a 5-year-old, because then Rance is
You
like,
got to come over
so
to
that's how
Rance's
you-
gaming corner and you'll find out more.
You-
but I mean, so back to the subject. I mean, you tell me. I think men have gotten really weak, which is why we have hard times.
I think
They're not standing on integrity. They're not. They're
Good
just
burger
doing what's best for them. Good burger reference, absolutely.
I think you have too many variables for it to be one issue, because you have the
Oh no,
issue
there's a
of-
bunch.
yeah.
But see, everybody needs to realize a big one is that the only way to change society or change anything is you have to change yourself first.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. There's not, the world's too big, too much is going on for one man to do something about it.
Right.
But if you take the time and you work on yourself, you learn how to keep your integrity, make your word your bond.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say you're going to do something, do it. Even if you don't want to do it, keep that word. And if what's going on here? You know, that's why Tooth's eyes are brown, chat, because he's full of shit.
No.
What are you, Tooth? About what? 5'11"? They stack shit that high. Anyway, so we'll keep them going, chat. Anyways, Good Burger is a movie, Insta. It's a retarded movie.
I think
It's
they're making
funny.
a number 2 of that.
They did make a number 2. I didn't watch the second one.
Oh, well, I didn't know. That I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude,
Yeah,
we're all
Good
dudes.
Burger.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Yeah.
yeah. I can believe it. No, I think you kind of have to start with yourself, but the oddity of it is that no one really wants to, and that's why you see so many things that can be classified.
I don't think it's because they don't want to. I think it's because they haven't been taught. They don't have the example.
That's one way to
They're
look
not
at it.
seeing it from their fathers. Their mothers definitely aren't teaching it to them because they're busy going to college and doing man's work
Mm.
and being taught that themselves need to go out and do the work and buy a home. Don't worry about having kids. Wait until you're 35 or 40, which is the discussion we had earlier, when that puts them more at risk of hurting themselves being pregnant and or problems with the baby.
Right.
And that's what they're being taught in feminism nowadays. And it's an issue. It's a big issue in society, and it's only getting worse because I'm going to tell you right now, Fatal probably told you, but you need to invest in fucking cat food and dog food because that shit's going to go up with all these single women.
Darn it, hold on. I don't like this down. Cat food, dog food. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you spell,
all
how do you
these
spell
things,
that? How do you spell
you can spell it. You know what I'm saying? It's K-A.
BANANAS.
Cat and dog food, okay? So And I know I'm joking, but there's a lot of truth that's coming out of that. And that's what I try to tell. That's one of the reasons why I stream, guys,
Yeah.
is because I want to be an example for the younger generations, like yourself, Dara. I want you to go, man, this guy's married. He's got 2 beautiful children. You know, when he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah.
Like when you told me, Rance, can you come and do a Wednesday night stream for me? And you told me way ahead in advance, at least a month.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing that day in the month. I know I'm going to be working, you know,
Yeah.
but I don't know what the hell's going to come up, you know.
Yeah.
But because I made that and I told you, yes, I'm going to stick to it.
Right. Or
I'm
you
not
could
going to fold it. I'm not going to tell you, hey, something came up, not unless it was a really serious emergency
right.
of some sort. But other than that, I'm not going to bend it for anything. We have 4 cats and a ribbit or
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay. I got 3 cats, a dog, and 2 kids. So, and a wife.
Wait a second.
Yeah. So, but I want to be that light. In the Bible, it tells us to go out and be the salt and the light of the world, so that people see that example.
Yeah.
And
Be
they
the
want to
example.
be that example.
Yeah.
And there's young men out there that need it. I mean, and I know I mention him a lot, but Fused Aegis, I love that dude to death, man, because he comes over and he gives me encouragement and anything like that, but he tells me I encourage him a lot. Because he sees my relationship with my wife, he sees what I say in stream and things, and that I encourage young men that they need to be just that, young men.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to learn every day something new about themselves and learn how to control it.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to control that testosterone filled strength, that anger, that rush that you get. Learn how to keep that flesh down, and it helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got? If we're counting kids and a wife, I have a kid and a wife.
Yeah. There you go.
You got a kid? You got a baby goat? I'm just kidding, bro. That's the definition of a kid. But
I know what it is. Goodness sake, the Billy Goat right there. But no, I think it's but then again, you're gonna run into people who are going to, spout freedoms and stuff like that, and there's a conflicting matter of it. And the only way you can get around that is just be an example, because people tend to absorb good examples, positive examples. It's just it's like tilling for a garden, right? It doesn't, your sprouts don't come up on the first day. They take
it takes some trimming, it takes some work. You got to help it grow.
Yeah.
But you don't see people even trying to tend or do it nowadays. And congratulations, Insta.
Congrats. Well, that's baby, so you have to stay up a long night.
We were very blessed. My kids, when they were little, you give them a little bath and fill their belly with some food, and they pretty much slept all night pretty good.
Nice.
No problem. It was very nice. They're great kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're great children. They're a blessing. Like I always said, children are always a blessing. A lot of people say, I ain't got enough money for them, I'm not ready. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're never gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Never gonna be ready.
Mm.
They're gonna throw curveballs at you. Oh, they're gonna throw curveballs at you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not even close, guys. Mine are 7 and 6. Wait until they're like 17 and 16.
Curveballs aplenty.
Right, and I'm already getting grouchier as it is.
Old man Rance.
Old man, yeah, they'll be out there like, get out my
Rance.
lawn, you little shits. But I work night shift, so it's up to my wife to take care of him every night. Man, that's weird that when you pin it in the thing like that, it removes it from the chat.
Yeah, it does.
Because I'll be reading it halfway and it disappears. I'm like, wait a minute, I lost a word.
Yeah, no, it's just from this chat. It's not going to disappear from on the stream itself, but it's going to disappear from here. Congratulations! Oh, look at that. He gives congratulations, but you get the told you're crappy. So
oh, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, I think it's important. That's one of the reasons why I stream. Yeah, do I like playing games and stuff? Sure, but it's just a way to get people to come say hi and see that they're like, oh, this guy's a normal dude.
Mm-hmm.
That.
I don't know if I'd say normal, but you're pretty close.
I'm a little special, but I'm kind of retarded. But
Mom always said life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, too. So oldest is 18.
Oh wow, I didn't know that too.
Yeah.
Tooth is so old. When I look at him, I said, "Man,
He's actually
Rance
younger
could
than
be
me.
Rance."
He is younger than me.
But he's also a semi actor. So there you go.
He is a semi actor. That's right. Did we tell you that story?
No, he did. He
Oh,
let
he
me
told
know.
you the whole story.
Yeah, Machete is what he was talking about.
Machete.
with
Yeah.
Danny
Did he
Trejo.
tell you how he got there?
I can't remember, but I know he was the guy that got beat up by Machete. So there's that. Just kidding.
So no, I mean, so I was auditioning for parts in
Oh,
movies.
really?
Yeah, and one day I needed a ride to go do an audition for Machete, and I called Tooth and I said, Tooth, can you give me a ride? And he said, yeah, I'll give you a ride, right? And so we got there, and I'm sitting in the car, and I was like, well, since you're here, bro, you might as well come in and audition. Why not? So it took me, how long did it take, Tooth? It took
a lot.
What?
20
minutes maybe? Yeah, he's 37.
Oh, okay.
It took what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes of me just telling him, dude, just what's the worst they can tell you? No. All right. And so finally I got him. He went in there. I auditioned. He auditioned. And of course they picked the fucking Mexican. They just threw my ass out. But no. It's Machete. It was a Mexican,
Yeah.
There's a big Mexican theme. So he got the part, and man, I couldn't be prouder. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was originally me that was going to do the audition. I just happened to convince him to get his ass out of the car. And he was like, man, they don't give a shit what you look. They're going to dress you up anyways. I mean, if you get the part, they're going to change everything about it. They're going to, do whatever they want to do to make you look however they want you to look in the film.
And beat you up.
Yeah. They could paint you up, some black eyes, whatever, 20 minutes. Yeah. 20 minutes of sitting in the car going, all right, dude, don't be a pussy. Let's go. And guess what? He got the part.
Yeah.
He got other parts too. He got paid.
Yeah, paid. He got beat up by Hey, Big Block.
What's going on, Big Block?
How's he doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
He's one of my many people I've made a mod, so at least one I can trust.
He comes over to Rance's gaming corner.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he knows. I know he is.
Yeah, he's a big block. That's why. That's why everyone knows.
Yeah, he's a big block Plymouth. A land yacht. Then I did a few more projects after that. He did do a few more projects after that. He got other projects just because of that one.
Nice. Well, I mean, I don't know how you could beat one getting beat up by Danny Trejo and one getting beat up by Danny Trejo, who actually got the star in with two naked ladies. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure you could beat that.
You got to do a Mexico Pepsi commercial, right, Tooth?
Ooh, nice.
I think that's what he did.
But that's all you did
in the chat.
As long as he didn't have to say "Yo quiero Taco Bell."
No, he probably would have done it too if they paid me. I'd do it.
Insta. Oh, okay. Oh, he's talking to Instagram. I was like, Insta? Was it like Instagram or something? Jeez.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, y'all can literally see his mug as close up as I am in that film, screaming with his shoulder and Machete. It's funny as shit, guys. I pause it every time. Y'all know him. My kids are like, I know him. Like, yeah.
Why you letting your kids watching that movie though?
I just pause it and tell them, come check it. Come look at this. Because all it is Tooth's face.
Now I'm gonna have to look it up online. Where can I find on the second one I did? He said
on the second one. Yeah, I don't remember where the part was. It was just in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And they were like doing zoom ins on the crowd.
Oh right.
Of like certain people screaming or whatever. And now what it was, Tooth? Was it that scene or did they not play? Yeah, no, they did that one because you got paid more money for that.
Yeah, you get paid for your face. I would have if they asked me to. See, look.
They didn't ask you to? I thought they had you on there doing it. Aren't you on there? I could have swore that was you out there screaming. I know you were there doing the betting thing when they were fighting.
Oh yeah, the fighting. Yeah.
I think there's scenes that he did that they didn't need, like, because they do a bunch of scenes, and I think there was a scene in there that they did that didn't get put into the film. It got cut.
Yeah, obviously. There's always cut content.
Yeah, there's lots of cut content. Because they didn't play you getting murdered, did they too?
Oh. I just know you talked about getting beat up by Danny Trejo. I was like, well, it means he got beat up by a star, so there's something.
Oh, did he tell you the stories about getting to meet him?
Yeah,
I
no way.
remember he
He
told me how
obviously,
cool they were.
obviously,
Oh, he
yeah.
got beat up on the second one.
On the second one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get beat up in the second one. I didn't know there was a machete too.
I think there's a 3, dude. Like,
Jeez.
damn, I don't know how many of them are. What's going on, Fatal? You should click the link pin, Fatal, and come over. I'm on DaraChat, brother. We went to go and congratulate you on what's going on, man.
He had his own scene. That lucky son of a dog, right there, having his own
And
scene.
had his own scene. Yep.
No wonder
you get paid, guys. You get paid a lot of money for that. If you're the only one in the scene, they will write you a check. I mean, you get written a check anyways, but you get a big check.
He probably
And
got $1,000.
if you get something, if you say something, like if it's just one scene and you get a script,
yeah,
like you say something, woo, you get even more money.
I'd have been like, we'll pay you $1,000, but that's 10,000 in pesos. Like, yes.
Yes.
No, but going back to
So pinned in my chat there is Daramuth's channel, and that's where I'm sitting talking. Oh, Hans Gruber.
Yeah, I've had him on too. So yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. I met him through my Pay It Forward stream, so that's how I've had him. Hans Diamond Ball. Yeah, I can't remember how long ago it was. It was probably a month or two ago. He's a real nice dude, real chillax. He has a lot of thoughts on life. And
Sorry
stuff,
about the candy, bro.
You're as bad as a kid. You get the Werther's.
Dude. Werther's, yes.
4,000. You dirty. Well, you probably get like half that because taxes, right? Like it's not $4,000. It's like
it's probably 4,000 in all. That was probably the right amount.
Right. Well, old grandma candy.
Oh, I love old grandma candy, dude. So those are called strawberry bonbons, by the way.
But I do like the Werther's better.
There is no pin. Oh, the pin's not up there. Why? What the struggle streaming chat? All right, let me try.
Struggle stream.
Yeah, here you go. But yeah, if you're following Dara, go over there, man. Go in the chat.
Hey, Phil, nice to see you here. Hope you're at least here. I hope your stream went well at least, because I know you had a fetal. He spelled it wrong, Hans. Oh goodness! But
it's good to see you, Fatal.
Where was that? But yeah, I just think that in order to get around all this stuff, you just kind of have to be an example, because you're not gonna what's the term? You're not going to change minds by trying to force them.
No.
And all that stuff, and or the political scape or whatever. Because
that's why I said you have to be an example. They have to see it, and when they see it, they want it. That's how it works. Most people see things when they see their father acting right with their mother and being a loving, good father in the home. It's a great example. I mean, that child grows up a little better. Mm-hmm. Now, is it always good? No, but the percentage is higher of them being a productive and good person in society, being a good man. Right. And that's all you can do right there. But it's been lost nowadays. I was raised up as a single, with a single mom. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have a dad that taught me how to do, what it was. He died when I was 5. So I don't even remember him. So that's a bad scenario. Right. But most of the time the dad leaves and doesn't have anything to do with their kids. I think that's worse. People are like, "Oh, I'm sad for you. You never knew your dad." And then I'm like, "Dude, your dad's still alive and he didn't even come to see you." I think that's worse.
Yeah.
I mean, mine has an excuse. He died.
Yeah. He went for the cigarettes, but the cigarettes ended up killing him. So,
Yeah. So
I just can't see it as one. I know that's a big chunk, but I can't see it as a 1 point issue. It's sort of like all things.
But you got to start somewhere.
Hey, yeah, you got to start. I mean, you got to start. If you're gonna make a fence, go make a fence. You have to start with one hole for a fence post, and then go from there. The issue of it is that you have other stuff that take away from that, right? You have technology. You have the endurance of the whole political theater. You have this. You have that.
How is technology bad?
It's a double-edged sword.
It's a tool.
It is a tool, but a tool can
It's a tool that you need to use properly.
Yeah, but and a tool is a tool.
All right, Fatal.
Yeah, see you later.
Hey, we love you, brother. We do. Everything's gonna be okay, man.
Yeah.
All right.
See you later, Phil. Have a nice night. But yeah, it is a tool like anything else, but a tool can be used for much as killing as it can be for making things better. And unfortunately, people take either or in a situation. But I don't know. I can't give a full on answer because there's not one for me to give, and I'm not a parent, obviously. Um, but on the matter of, it's just there's a lot of there are parents who let technology raise their kids, right? There are a lot of
Correct.
people, you know,
Mhm.
people who make a lot of wealth. Hey, UB Legend, look, there he is. The legend himself is back in the chat. I'm gonna have to get you on next month there, UB Legend, to hear how your trials at Twitch are going. There you
What's
go.
going
Look,
on, UB?
UB up. But yeah, I just you can listen to as much info as you want, but at the end of the day, people have to make a choice, and whether they make that choice is up to them, and you can't force them. And if
Correct.
they don't make that choice, then your path is your own. Oh, well, it's great. At least you're not cold. That'd have been a different story. As long as you're chilling. But yeah, I don't know. I tend to stay away from the whole weak man, strong man sort of thing, because at the end of the day, though, civilizations rise and fall. Humanity ends up killing itself at some point. Yada yada yada. The process continues. I mean, you just got to live for your best and your family, and you try to do your best to teach those lessons to others along the way. Because at the end of the day, people get to choose, and you don't get to choose for them. And so that's the issue. And you being an example, like a father, sort of, maybe just said, but
Get
yeah,
some rest, bro.
yeah,
Get some rest.
yeah, get some rest. I can't imagine the stress on your shoulders right now. So getting rest sounds better. Take a hot shower first and then take a rest. Take a hot shower first and take a rest. But yeah, you know what? There are a lot of people out there who are black pilled on marriage. There are a lot of people who are red pilled. Obviously, on Rumble, you already know there's the Tate brothers, and then there's Fresh and Fit, and all the stuff that they do. So,
And I don't
really
agree with everything they say.
Yeah.
Take Fresh and Fit in them for a reason. There's a lot of facts and data that they give that is true, but there's a lot of opinions that they give that really isn't good for men in society. For instance, going out and sleeping with as many women as you can. It's actually not good for you.
Right.
You shouldn't do that. You raise your risk of catching a disease, for one. Two, most of the time men nowadays are getting addicted to porn, and that's not real love or sex to begin with anyways. And I tell you this as someone who was addicted to porn. See, that's just it. I've been there. I've walked that path. I've seen it. I've done it. Wasn't good. And I'm telling you what it does to you mentally, what it can do to you. It's very, very bad. And that's why there's certain people that I don't watch or I don't interact with, because I know people see them and they enjoy their entertainment and they think that they're good, but they're not, because of the way they live and how they act and what they do. If you go to, because most of the time when people see someone they like, they look more into them. They look into who they are, what else they put out, other things that they've done, and then they realize, ooh, or they go, oh, that must be okay, because they idolize that person.
Right. Yeah.
And it's bad. And there's a lot of people, unfortunately, like that out in the world, even here on Rumble.
Yeah. The video platforming stages is a big place where idolizing happens, right? What YouTube is basically built for that, right? What is it called? YouTube.
Yeah.
It's basically self-idolization is what it is. And we idolize our, big chunk of people idolize their phones. They idolize what it can do. And yes, it's great. These tools, a lot. We're using the tool right now, allows us to connect from far and have these conversations. It's just the user that is the issue. And unfortunately, you're fine. And the thing of it is, you can only do so much. You gotta do it best. You gotta be able to not only be able to teach your children to pass on those lessons so that maybe they'll take something and pass it on to their kids. You've got to figure out how to even relate that to. And yes, of course, you have experiences that some people may or may not have, but it doesn't mean they'll talk to you on that level or get to that. Maybe not maybe intimate's the wrong word, but on that level of personal.
So are you? I don't know. Are you Christian? Do you believe in the Bible? or are you atheist? It's fine. I mean, I'm not judging your command. I'm just asking.
I've had two grandfathers who were preachers. Well, one's still preaching, the other one is.
Well, that doesn't mean you're a Christian.
Well, yeah, I'm just explaining.
Right.
I have part of that family as well, but yes. But the thing of it is I don't make it a thing on here because I will say this: I see too many holier than thou people, and no, sorry, no, I'm
fine,
not,
and that's fine. I get that, but the only reason I'm asking is because then you will know what planting a seed is.
Yeah, you have the mustard seed, you have all this other stuff.
Well, right, but you know what planting the seed means, right? That's pretty much means. So what I'm trying to say is that if I do come on and I do give some information, and even if that person doesn't come and have that conversation with me, but they hear me say it, it plants that seed in them.
Yeah.
Now, someone else may come along and water that seed.
Yeah.
With more information or something different, or a family member.
Yeah.
Will come along and say something to them, and then that seed will grow, and they will, and in the biblical terms, that's the good news.
Yeah.
They'll learn about Jesus, and then someone else will come along and tell them a little bit more, or something like that, right? And what I'm referring to, I'm taking from the Bible, and I'm referring to as teaching young men how to actually be men, and passing it on and showing that example. Well, that's like planting a seed. So like you were saying, oh, you may not have that conversation with that person. No, I may not have many conversations with a lot of people, but if I show that example and I talk about it like how me and you are now, and someone who's watching, the 15 that are watching, or 16, however many, and I don't know how many, there's some on mine that are watching as well. Yeah. Even if they hear it, it'll plant that seed. And later on, it'll do something. Knowing there is something bigger than you can help you deal with the human feelings of narcissism. Correct. But and don't feel that I'm arguing with you. I'm just telling you, because I hate it when people say, "Oh, I hate people that feel holier than thou." Me too. It's annoying. But
it becomes the the Westboro Baptist Church sort of deal. We have all that stuff. I get it, and you see. Well, and you saw that. You do see that even on Twitter as well. It's like, okay, guys, I get it, but you're in a battle, right? You're in a spiritual battle, and you're not really winning anything because you're not willing to get down to this level of understanding, because you're portraying yourself as something is what the Westboro Church was getting at.
The battle is in spirit, so that's in prayer. That's not with other people out here. Other people around you.
No, but there are people who call themselves Christians who are in battle with others over the temperance of the faith. And of course, you have the whole umbrella of Christianity with Catholicism and all this other stuff underneath it, which gets more confusing as it goes on. I'm talking about, you have these people who, as what an example of the Westboro Church would do, they would act on a stasis, or perceived acting on a stasis of holier than thou, the mega churches and whatnot. And that defeats the bottom line of what you're trying to do. You're trying to spread the good news, not trying to get who can, like the Joel Osteen, right? Like, you're not trying to get the most amount of money. You're trying to get the word out there. Where's the sackcloths? Where's the drowning in ash? Where are you on that? Oh no, I gotta do this. No. Yeah. If you aren't willing to go to the gentleman who gave everything up for the pearl, right? And the biblical story, who gave everything. If you're not willing to do that, then what are you? I don't think many Christians could say that, because you have a lot on the line now. Same with the political side, right? You have a lot on the line. So being able to go and do something on that remark, the change on it, because we still have to deal with that anyway for now. There's a lot of people like, we'll just stay back. We'll do what we do. We'll keep doing the following the rules and stuff. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. You want change, you're gonna have to change it, and like you're doing,
right? And it starts with you.
Yeah,
I did a lot about myself before I can come on here and start, saying what I want to say, because I have to be able to show that I can do it for other people to believe that they can do it.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. You got to be able to show that you can ride a bike, so that other people can know how to ride a bike. Right. Even though you'll fall down and hurt yourself and make you look stupid, still.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall?
A car.
Practice.
Oh, okay. You're talking about that. Never mind. That was literal in the term of it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just I don't know. I can't I can't. It's like cutting. It's in some instances, it's like cutting off your nose to spite the face. All this stuff that's holier than thou people, and it just irritates me to no end because I was once in I was younger. I was in that position of like throw a Bible at them or whatever But then it's like you do realize there are a lot. If you want to reach people, you have to be on. You don't have to live their life, whatever, but you have to reach them on a level of understanding because if you don't, then you've lost that ability to have that conversation with them. It's not forever. There's a possibility of another time, but
Right.
when you get the opportunity, you don't waste it. You don't get stupid, right? That's where knowledge and wisdom and all this stuff. But some people just fall flat on their face in that regard, and it gets tiring.
That's always a challenge.
Yeah. Yes, you are always a challenge, but I still love you anyway.
Yeah.
I'll still invite you back on. It's like, yes,
Yeah.
finally,
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe.
being recognized.
I'll be famous.
Yeah. Well, you're probably already famous already with how many, people that watch you and for your gaming and stuff. You just rag on them or whatever.
Oh,
Or-
no, I don't rag on anybody. I sit and ramble
Ragging
about,
on the
about
ramble.
whatever.
Yeah.
Just
Rance,
ramble.
Rance ragging on the ramble.
That's right.
There's a show. There you go. See, I'm giving it out for free.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that'll be $5, please.
Yeah. See tooth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a 4,000 anymore. I think he already spent all that.
Hey, he was handing out all that money earlier with you, so.
It's only like $2 though.
Okay.
But no, there was a point where he was, and I don't know. I guess they have some sort of fraud thing on Rumble that if you hit a certain point, you can't give anymore. Like you have to
Really?
verify, yeah, you have to re-verify your card or something. And I've hit it a few times, and I think he hit it when he was on. But
Okay.
but yeah, it's just the pay it forward is just on the Rumble end because I could do more with Rumble. I could do more with the Rants because whether it be a dollar.
Oh, so you don't do it for YouTube, then you don't do the pay it forward thing. on
I
that
can't.
either.
I can't. I'd have to give like $5 or $10 to say what I say in order to give it to a person, and that's
Oh,
just
so YouTube has a cap. You have to give a certain amount. It can't be
Super chats-
just $1 or $2
no,
or anything.
super
like that.
chats.
Oh.
You could give $1, but you can't say anything. You can't say
Okay.
anything at all.
So you can't say nothing. Okay.
No,
You just
$2.
give
You
it
probably
all.
could say, $2. You probably say like 50 characters, and
Mhm.
$5 is more, and it's sort of, hey Steve, hello, how are you, sir? Ooh, nice to see you. He's from the UK, so I'm glad to see you, Steve. Yeah, there's not many over on the YouTube side, but that's fine. I'm growing on both ends, which is the point. But the shorts help with that, like you were talking earlier.
Oh yeah, I like the shorts.
Yeah.
I just started. I just got my playlist going on Rumble. Have you tried that out yet?
Yeah, I've got a playlist for my shorts,
have
and
a
I got a
playlist
playlist for my streams. It's just they haven't added like the separating by date factor yet because I have to go through
Yeah.
and find the bits and stuff, and so it's sort of like I lament because on YouTube it's much easier. I can literally when I upload something a short, right, I can literally add it to the playlist while I do it, and on Rumble you can't do that yet. So unfortunate. It's still a work in progress, but it'll eventually get there. It's just not there yet. And of course, you can have the complainers come and say, "I wish it was there now." And of course, YouTubers, right? YouTubers, some of their people ask them to come over YouTube, say, "Look, it's not enough money, not enough reach," and I get it. But if creating content was only about money or was only about the money factor, then you're not creating content. You're just chasing an algorithm
You're just chasing money.
yeah, you're just chasing an algorithm boost. I mean, I do kind of chase the algorithm to get the shorts out there, but it's more of, hey, there's this person, a section of their stream that we're talking about something. Enjoy it and see if it. I've been posting some leftover of a gentleman called Daniel Romano. He's a big Power Rangers person, and I posted some of his shorts, and then I had Silver Fox on, and I've been posting some of that from his too, and those have done pretty well. But I think it's just in use of getting them out there because there are so many people of so many different perspectives. And the funny thing is like I had someone called Fauplich on Faoplich. Didn't know how old he was.
Foul plays.
About
Yeah, I think I know who that is.
and he came on at a late time. It was like midnight or whatever, because it's the only time he could. I didn't know he was 16 years old. That was the
Ooh.
thing right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, he was high energy. He's a kid at midnight, understandably so. He probably did an hour of it
Bouncing off the wall. Yeah.
bouncing off the wall. But he's a really good kid, and he does gaming as well. I think he does like Fortnite and a few others. But that's just the ability of what I can do with this, right? Like I know
So how does that work if like the parents find out that your kid's talking to an adult online?
I don't know. I just know this. He must either work or whatever. But that's the only one that's ever been that case. Everything else has been, above board. But it's just like he's playing games he's streaming on
Right.
Rumble. So if you're having a 6-year-old streaming on Rumble, you're gonna cross people in your chat that you shouldn't have. I don't know. I'm not his parent, but
Right.
he's streaming to Rumble. So
Right.
that's
Fine. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying on your side, I wonder if there's any.
I haven't heard
problem
anything,
with
but
that on your side.
the stream is up there. You're not gonna find anything.
Right. I'm just saying. Right. I'm not saying there was. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just kind of curious. I'm just thinking about it. I was like, oh man, you didn't know he was a 16-year-old.
Well, yeah, it was. It just came up in the conversation.
You just have to ask him. Show me on this doll what they're touching. No, I'm just kidding. So.
Oh, great! Now I'm gonna get those.
Yeah.
calls.
Now you got to see. Now I'm the worst one. So.
But it's
no,
about.
I just think about that stuff. I mean, because that. I mean, take for instance. What's his name? Fuck, I can't even think about it now. Famous streamer, plays games, plays COD all the time. One of the persons that said that he'd stop playing COD for Nick Merck shit too.
I have no idea.
Hold
I
on,
don't play
hold on.
COD.
It'll come to me. What is his name?
Call of Duty.
No, not the Dr. Disrespect. There
you go. Oh yeah, that whole deal.
Mhm.
That was
a big ordeal. I mean, was he soliciting a minor, right? Isn't that what the story is? I believe I didn't read too much into it.
As the story goes, yeah.
When I see something like that, I'm like, well, if they have proof or whatever, I don't know. He's not, it is what it is, but you got to be careful. Don't talk to young girls.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is the internet allows for that animosity where that could, story is murky. Yeah, it is true. The story is murky, but still.
Well, I mean, he's got to pay attention. I mean, he's a married man.
Yeah.
And why are you DMing another woman to begin with?
Mm-hmm.
If he knew it was a teenager or if he knew it was adult or not, nonetheless,
They say 17. And this is the interesting factor, right? Like they said 17 was the age of the female that was involved. But in the United States, there are some states where the adult, being an adult, is at like the age of 16 or whatever. And not everything's 18 across the board in certain states. So you have that issue where, okay, so what state was this person, right? If the person, right, whoever the female was, she was originally in a state where, say, 17 is the age of adult, right? That's the law. Then the issue of it is just the look of it, right? Like you have people out there like Dane Cook who married some 20-year-old and he's 50 something. And I get the issue.
I mean, that's of age, so whatever. But here's the thing.
Right.
I hold the responsibility to the man, the married man.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason he needed to be talking to that woman in DM, period.
Right.
Because obviously there was some kind of emotional connection in the talking. Because from what I've seen of the story, was talking to her quite a bit about probably saying something he shouldn't have.
Probably, yeah.
So all that, I mean, whatever. If she's in a state that allows it and he's not, whatever, I really don't care. Nonetheless, the dude should have not been doing it.
Yeah.
Rance is right. If he was innocent, Christian values would have kept him safe from scrutiny. And I mean, you don't even have to put Christian with it. I mean, just good moral values, period. I mean, I get what Hans is saying, and I absolutely agree with you because I too am a Christian, Hans, and you know where I'm coming from with it. That's awesome. But nonetheless, those values are really important. And we'll go ahead and say Christian values because there's nothing wrong with Christian values. They're great. It's what our country was started with, was off of Christian values.
Mm.
So a lot of the laws we have are based off of Christian values.
Right.
And so if it's good for the gander, it's good for the goose. So
It's
or
like
if
it.
it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. I don't want to flip it however you want. Y'all know what I'm saying. Public education. So
My education was real low back in the
it
day.
was real good out in them sticks. So give me 1 second there. I need some more to drink, bro. Or
Yeah,
I'm gonna end up
get it.
coughing up a lung. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, don't cough up a lung. That'd be the worst thing. But anyway, hello everyone, and thank you for being here. Obviously, we'll probably go for a little longer, and I'll call it a day because I still have to get up in the morning. So, and I still have to set up for tomorrow's stream as well, which I guess a good name. Tomorrow is Arwen. She'll be at the same time as, of course, Rance today. But Arwen is she's a mod for JFG or Fat Stevens, and she'll be on tomorrow at 10 p.m. So I'm glad I'm going to be able to have her on. She sounds nice, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to have her on tomorrow. And then, of course, I Am Nibs is Friday, and then I have the Dares Hangout this Saturday. So it's going to be a lot of fun this week. And
Hans, I try to do the same thing, brother.
yeah, the Pence method.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just as I guess it's a Pence method. I suppose it should be a lot of men's method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
Absolutely.
Who's the arm right next to you?
That's Sweets.
Oh, it is. Hello,
Mhm.
Sweets. How are you? Yeah, I see you. Yeah. Hey, do you like my colors? Do you like my colors on my wall? I've already seen it. I saw her at Mod Mondays. I already saw her at Mod Mondays.
Well, she streams on Thursdays on my channel.
Oh, well, I know that,
On
but
Rance's Gaming Corner, she streams. What's she playing? Hogwarts Legacy.
oh well, yeah. I haven't touched that in forever.
Mhm.
Yeah. But do you like my colors now?
Oh, the colors on the wall. Yeah, do you like it as all as different colors on the wall?
Oh, look at that face. Oh, it's so precious.
She does. She likes the different colors. She says you need to get some fucking pictures or something, posters.
You look happier too.
You look happier about it.
That's right.
It's the sunglasses.
That's what I got.
Those colors make you look happy.
The little dog on a skateboard.
Yeah, I bought it from like a retail place. Is like selling it for $10.
You got to put it on the wall, bro.
I don't have any screws, and it's not my house, so I can't.
You know the screws.
I probably could get like those command hooks that are like the sticky things. But
Yeah,
I can't.
there's some sticky ones, right?
I could probably, but I'd have to find a place for it to put it because I can only have so much, seen on the screen here because I try to keep it. But yeah, it's all those are people who've given a rant, especially Sweets. I think you're up there too. I'll have to look.
Am I? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends.
Yeah. Don't be so humble there. But no, I got the idea from another content creator I've followed. I haven't watched their stuff in ages, but it was like whenever someone gave them a super chat or membership on YouTube, mostly YouTube stuff, but they would put a rant up there. But hey, horse stream, how are you there?
What's going on, horse stream?
But yeah, so
it's been a minute because I'm not playing a horror game. You never show up anymore. I'm just kidding, bro. It's good to see you, man.
You're not playing a horror game. What is this?
A horror game, a horror.
I thought that's what GTA.
No horse.
No man, no horse. Nope. Not recently.
No man, no horse. No man horse.
Ow! Don't hit me.
If
If I blink, what? Yeah, they saw it. It was on film. Don't. That's a Tinder spot. Don't do that.
No, he's acting, guys. It's not real.
Oh,
That's Tinder. That's Tinder. Quit it.
Oh, isn't that
How's a horse eat an apple?
With his mouth.
With his mouth.
Isn't that Half-Life behind you? No, that's
that's the TARDIS, bro. We're inside the TARDIS.
Half-Life is kind of horror. Well, I mean, yes, the game, what was it, Alex or something like that came out a while back that was 3D.
That's Doctor Who, bro.
Yeah, it's Doctor Who. Oh, okay. Oh, look, he's back. Look, everyone, he's back. Tooth Entertainment's back.
Tooth's back.
Party over. Everybody
Party over. Get out of here. Tooth's here.
Show's over. We gotta go.
Yep. Can't talk about Tooth. Shh. Y'all be quiet. Tooth's here.
I'm Tart. Well,
TARDIS.
we like to think that you're one of the special ones there, Hans. Next to Rance, of course. He says he's very special, so we can't fight that.
Oh yeah, I'm a window licker.
disgusting.
These snozberries taste like snozberries, chat.
No, you have to do like these snowsberries taste like snowsberries. And you watch your mouth.
Yeah, you can watch without seeing Daramuth.
You know what? Well, that's great. I appreciate all who come by, leaving the
Big Block came into my chat, and I don't have both of us up on the screen on mine. They just see me.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. Mr. Big Important.
Yeah. So Big Block Plymouth came in there, and he's like, "You mean I can watch without seeing Daramuth?" Yeah.
Yeah, he can, and he can make it annoying too if you want.
Everybody to come over on Dara's. The reason that I streamed it is so that people will come in and just see this ugly mug, and then I could be like, "Look, click on the link, and it'll take you over, and you can see DaraChat, Daramuth, and myself doing DaraChat."
You can say Dara. You can say Dara. It's fine.
It's Daramuth. His name is Daramuth, chat. It's on his fucking hat, okay?
Yeah, it is my hat.
Yeah, not Daramouth. There's an E at the end. It's Daramuth.
I'm gonna have to explain this all over again with you, aren't I?
You got that public education. You became a window licker for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, the windows were mighty tasty.
Oh, Tooth can run his mouth, boy. That boy ate paint. That boy ate paint chips.
He's caught many zippers before.
He did. That's how he lost that tooth, is on a dude's zipper. Hey, thanks for the $2. I appreciate it, bro.
Oh, that was funny. Oh. I'm on your chat, not Rance at the moment. This is your show. Put your foot down. I'm hospitable, man. I was hospitable to you, even when you were saying you had money votes. I gave you a little to you. Oh goodness, yeah, that was funny. I do that to Chad and Zio when they do their show on Friday. I kind of troll them with a little coin here and there. But I thank you, Tooth. I really appreciate the kindness you give. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at him giving it right back. You know what? I should have given 100 and see if that would have. Hey, yeah,
I probably would have gave you $2 anyways if the 100.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, but you'll have to wait till next month because this month is full.
Oh, he wants some cheese. Well, quit begging, Tooth.
That's all right. I'll let him. I'll let him. It's always good when they beg.
Makes photo chips. What?
DuPont
potato chips. I read it wrong.
That's the dip, though, isn't it? DuPont? Or no? I'm thinking
DuPont, is that?
I don't know.
I think I'm talking about paint.
Paint
chips. Yeah.
Paint chips. That's even worse. But yeah, it's I just do that every once in a while. I just figured it'd be funny. I don't know why I didn't see you there on my feed, but I guess it's been a while. But you could be buried underneath other stuff. But anyway, yeah,
That's funny. I just gave the money back to you.
Yeah. Well,
is that how it works? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I'll gladly take a few shekels here and there.
Yeah.
One day when I make it big, you'll get that first $100. Like
yes. Yeah.
Finally, I get what I deserve.
You're gonna pin the $100 up on the wall behind you. That's my first 100. Just pin that one up right next to it.
Why does it say your first 100? Look, dude. Look.
Yeah.
Look,
don't judge me.
Yeah, don't. One day.
It was Daramuth's OnlyFans chat.
Oh, look at that. You guys aren't getting anywhere, just circling.
On each other. Yeah, I hear you, bro.
That's all right. But you know what? That adds to the hat for later. So thank you guys for that. When we get ready to leave for the show, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, Tooth's always welcome. Like everyone I've had on, that I've always told them they're welcome back. It's just sometimes they don't respond back when I ask. And life goes on, you know. I'm aiming to see how many people I can get towards the end of the year, because I still have it's August, so September, October, November, December. So I have 4 months left, right? I have 4 months left of people, right? So if I say weekdays, just weekdays, 5 person per, well, except for the holiday stuff, so maybe not too much, but I mean, it's possible I could get another 100 on before the end of the year. It's just, it's still a tough.
Big Block, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You blessed me tremendously, brother. He did.
Yeah,
No, he
see, there
gave
you
me 10. I don't know why he just gave you 2. I'm just kidding, bro. He gave me 2.
go. Big block is
Uh,
a big block, but you don't
yeah,
have enough.
he's got
Don't
it.
have-
But do you get a lot of people who flake out on you?
I've had 2 already.
Oh,
Well,
just 2?
I
2 out
no,
of
I've
95 is not bad.
I've had 3. One was out of his control, right? He's from South
Right.
Africa. His
Yeah.
internet went out, and you know how the stuff in South Africa is going. So I don't. I'll invite him. I'll try to do him next time.
Well, I
But
mean,
there
I
was
live out in the country. I mean, if electricity goes out, I'm screwed.
yeah. Talk
It
about a
happens all the time.
content creator dilemma. Look at that. The only person you'll have this to enjoy life with is your kids. Maybe you should make them into a game. You know, you're just like, all right, kids, you have to be like Tetris. You have to fit like this. You have to fit like that.
Oh man, I made as a punishment, right? Because they kept fighting with each other. I put them in the same shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I put them in one of my shirts. You know, I put both of them together and put them in the same shirt. And they were like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." And I was like, you just wait."
Dad, why does this?
Yeah.
Why does this thing? Oh, look at
He said,
that.
"Hold my beer." Look at that.
That the juice man comes in and he's giving some of that $4,000 money. Hey,
that four grand was spent years ago.
hey, if you see Danny Trejo say, "What up?"
Yeah, what's good?
No, so that adds to the hat. So that's like 3 different. All right, that's great.
You need to start writing your little tags up there.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll do 3. Sweets, you get to pick the color for Rance. So
What
these
color
are the
you want?
colors.
You pick it.
No,
you
he
did
said
it.
he said
No,
you get to
you-
pick. He
you
told me
chose
I
it.
can't pick.
No, you paid him.
Green.
Green. All right, we'll go with green. Green for Rance right there. That's $2.
I rented him under my name. It's
Okay.
Your name, not mine.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
pick.
You know,
weren't invited to the show. Go away.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just kidding.
No.
Good luck.
You know, I did offer a peace branch, but you're like, no, I'm not going to show my face, even though you've shown your face a few times already.
Big block. Did Daramu say I don't have enough? Let him think that. he just dropped me 20, bro.
Oh man. Well, I guess someone likes to be dropped from the mob list. Then.
Oh no!
I'm
He's
joking. I'm
threatening me
joking.
with a good
Okay?
time now.
People take it a little too seriously over here. Big.
Thank you, Big Block. I appreciate it, bro. You blessed me tremendously. Thank you so much.
Maybe it bless them with like a negative 5%.
Dude, it a little bit helps everywhere, man. I appreciate it.
$2. Yeah, like I can only give so much during my pay it forward streams. I almost forgot what my
You and me both, man. I see you going around dropping 2 to 5 here and there.
Yeah, I dropped by you a few times.
Yeah. You've come in.
Yeah.
I just like it when people come in and just come say something.
I always come in and say something, but then
I like people come and say hi or come tell me I'm full of shit. I mean, I really don't.
I mean, technically, it's not wrong when they say you're full of crap because you kind of are.
Well,
so
yeah,
there's a point of contention. It's like
why my
I get
eyes
it.
are hazel, a little bit.
And that was 5. There you go. That's all 3 right there.
What?
Uh-oh, Mom's got the discussion issue out.
No, the kids are yelling they're getting ready for school. They're getting ready for school tomorrow. So putting clothes like that. There they are, chat. There's the colors.
Yeah, because I don't really have anything. There's some people I've had on who have extra stuff for like the membership stuff. I don't really have. No, you're good. Well, thank you, Tooth Man. See, this is the kind of respect I try to get once in a while. You're welcome back anytime, Tooth Man. Just make sure you push Rance out of the way once you come. But anyway, fight for it, Thunderdome.
I push him all the time. I push his name out there. I let him know.
Well, it's easy to do that when you can put him down as Tooth Man. People are like, what? Is he a dentist? Like, no. You don't understand. He calls himself the entertainer, and I say he's a Tooth Man because, well, just because it's funnier that way.
Some people
actually
thought he
shorter
was a
too.
dentist. Nope, that's a long
Hey,
story.
with a smile like that, how could you go wrong? Or
He's
how
got a great smile.
you wouldn't go wrong. Yeah.
He's paid a lot of money,
But it doesn't. Yeah, right. Like it got him a lot of money too. So there you go.
No, that's one thing my mom taught me though, man. Smile. She told me her kid boys all the time. We always had to smile. So I had such a good smile, always smiling.
Hey,
Shield
Shields, how are
VR
you?
Gaming, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream.
Yes. It almost sound like NPR right there for a second. And welcome back to the stream. I really appreciate you all being here. He's too low. He's too quiet. If I weren't living in Vitamix, oh, see, look at him.
Yeah.
He speaks it, but yeah, no, I
Yeah.
understand. If I could give more, I would. But I can't.
I don't
so.
believe him. Prove it.
don't listen to him. You save your money for your family. I don't want your wife beating you up again. I heard about that story.
Oh, blink twice if you need help.
I can't live. Help. No, but I was glad to have him on. My wife is gonna call herself the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. You should check it out because Sweets and
okay, she's debuting. All right.
the debut in September. That's right. So Sweet Sunshine, which is my wife, which you guys will catch her tomorrow on Thursdays. She streams on my channel. Much better looking than me, guys. A whole lot easier on the eyes.
If you took the beard, it'd probably work.
Her and Tooth's wife are going to in September. They're going to be doing a little collab, and they're going to be playing Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Outer Space.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be playing that, so that'll be in September. So they're going to have a lot of fun doing that.
See, now she texts from into the chat, but when she's standing right next to you, she won't say a word to me. See, that's I don't know. She's all about that. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's the this is if you're new here, it's called DaraChat. I bring on different people, and of course, there are a lot of people I've had in the chat right now that I've had on, and you have that opportunity too. So there you go. As long as you're respectful, of course. I don't need anyone who's going to be a troll.
So do your thing. Do your scroll thing. It's
all right.
well,
I'll do that. I'll do that. Look, guys. Since you're already here, right? Since you're here, and we're going to be, leaving sometime shortly. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, following it, leaving a comment, any of that helps because the engagement factor helps me be seen more, which helps me have more people on. Like Rance, like UB Legend, like Toothman himself, even though he doesn't give a 50. And then like so many other people's. I tried to get Sweets on, but she doesn't like me. So that's I'll try again someday.
You're gonna
but
do
anyway,
this thing, Sweets. You're gonna get on DaraChat.
For what?
Because you're awesome.
Do the DaraChat.
Yeah, because you're awesome.
No. She said no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd be too scared.
She'd be too.
Oh, you
scared.
You don't have to show your face. You could just.
She don't. No. She don't. It's not her face. She just doesn't know what she'll talk about the whole time. I'm the talkative one. Believe it or not, she's pretty quiet, guys. I'm the one that rattles on and talks.
I have had
you going to bed, baby girl? Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Daddy.
Aw.
I'm thirsty.
But anyway, if you also would like to come on, you can either leave a comment on either YouTube or Rumble, wherever you are, or go down the link tree, click on it, go to my links, Twitter, X, Discord, email, it doesn't matter, because I'm always inviting people on. And this month is full, but September is wide open. Usually if there's a holiday or a family event thing coming up, I will let people know that I can't do this time, as I've done for like 4th of July or whatever. But yeah, if you want to come on, either leave a comment on YouTube or Rumble or go to the link tree below. I appreciate and thank you all. Rance, that was too much.
What was too much, Radel? What was too much?
I think he's talking about the rant. Maybe he's
my rant?
No, the rant you gave earlier.
Oh.
What do we usually talk about? Anything. Just
anything and
anything.
everything.
Yeah. I know there are a lot of content creators that do like the topic of the day or the whatever the day. I just go wherever.
Sweet said you would do it with me.
Done.
That's what she said.
That easy. That easy. As long as she speaks.
Oh, the kids coming in. They come in all the time, Fatal. You see it all the time, brother.
Yeah,
you get to do the same thing.
You showed your son once, right?
Yeah. He'll be coming here in a minute to say goodnight. There he is.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's
good night. Yeah, see, I told you they're both going to bed. It's 8:00. It's time for bed. They got to be up at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll be cutting off shortly. I know,
Good night,
but
guys. No, it's no big deal.
Yeah,
This is a usual thing.
yeah, and
I
that's
know,
understandable.
bud. You'll be all right, brother.
Yeah, and I understand why he says that because there are a lot of parents who, and I think we talked about that too, Fatal, right? It's about some people try to keep their kids off screen. There's been some I've seen bring them on or whatever. I do think there's also that side of the social media too, where you have a lot of people taking photos and videos of their kids and posting them online. I'm like, come on, I know you just had a newborn baby, but can you keep it to yourself? I don't need to know you had a fight because then it becomes using kids as clout, right? As brownie points, whatever. I'm like, that's great. Get a puppy, get whatever. Puppies, cats, whatever. Those are much easier. But if you're gonna,
well, mine. Look, I stream. I got kids. They run around the house. You're gonna hear them. You're gonna hear me. What?
I think he's talking about earlier, or it may have been after
when I said it put Caleb has a brain bleed. No.
Mm.
I did not hear about that.
I think we probably left before you said anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't stay for the whole thing. We just wanted to come in and give a little support.
Yeah. Well, we gotta be able to stop by though.
Yeah.
Wait, what's he? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So we're all hoping for the best, but make sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, yeah. So we were probably out before he said anything. So sorry about that, Fatal. But no, not a problem. We're glad to be able to stop by and be well, because at the end of the day, I know this is probably more draining on you than trying to create, doing other stuff like work and all that. And at the end of the day, it's just hold on. There are people out there, and
even while I stream, and I'm playing games and I'm doing my channel, I'm doing my thing. I tell people that I'm a dad. My kids are going to be running around.
Yeah.
You're going to hear them in the background every once in a while because, they're children.
Yeah.
They get loud, they get noisy, they're going to make noise. They'll come and ask me questions sometimes, depending on what it is. And I'm not going to block them out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go, no, don't come in here. Don't come,
Yeah.
Don't come get on camera. Don't come and tell me good night.
Yeah.
It's at the same time every day because they go to bed at this time. I don't want to do that.
That's good.
It's getting better than measured his head. It was 24 centimeters and today is 22.5. There you go.
That's good news.
There you go.
Always good news is always the best news to have. Better than nothing. But no, and again, it's just understandable why you would say that, because again, it's the internet.
I've had people say it, and so like I said, I plan on doing Sweets and I plan on doing a podcast together on Saturdays, Saturday morning, and people are like, "What are you going to talk about?" And I said, "Actually, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about children. We're going to talk about marriage. We're going to talk about men. We're going to talk about women. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about everything. Cars, doesn't matter. It could be about sex. You guys never know.
Yeah. Well, and she says she's nervous to come on my show and talk to me. I'm like, well, we could. We're in the same position anyway. So. Stop being. You don't have to show your face, Sweets. Just come on.
Oh no, she's going to be on there with me. We're going to do a whole thing. We plan on doing it. We don't know which Saturday yet. We plan on doing it, and it's going to be real good.
Yeah.
And we're going to start having people like couples and other people come along on it too after we do a few. You never know, Daramuth. You might have me hit you up and go, come on over, bro.
I'm not a couple, but I can't at least
recommend. It had to be couples. I said we were going to start with a couples, but we may bring people in just to get conversations.
I think I can recommend you one right there. One part of a couple right there.
Okay, you can bring your boyfriend too.
No. I was talking about tooth fairy. No. Yeah. Well, yes, because he lends himself to it. It's like he stepped in that dog poop on the front porch, and he's that old man trying to put it out when you shouldn't stomp on it, and he's just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Shield. It can get hectic for me sometimes, man.
Yeah.
But I like talking to people so much and meeting new people online. I like gaming, so I do that too. And so I always try. I mean, it keeps me busy and it keeps me out of trouble. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to be your 500th guest, Daramuth. All right.
Just tell me how
Have
to
you had
contact.
has Big Block been on? You've had him
No,
on, right?
I don't know how to contact him. He's gonna have to give me his info.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
at
what?
least I don't know how to.
Big,
How do I get? How do we get at you? Well, how do I contact you?
do you have
Sorry.
an ex, bro? You got something?
Yeah, I got email. Use my email, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, I offer that to the same. Toothman's been on here. Fatal Nexus has been on here. Anyone who's in chat, the same opportunity is offered to you. It's just
1,000th guest.
1,000th.
There you go, Fada.
There you go. That's a twofer right there. That's a twofer. That's a double win.
Well, back to the topic we were talking about. My mother
Yeah.
even said, she was like, "You show the kids, you know," and I was like, "Ma, you post my kids all over Facebook all the damn time." You know what I mean? I was like, it's all over the place. I was like, so they're there, you know, and like I said, I try to be the salt and the light. I try to let people see, you know, a good family man. I may be rough around the edges every once in a while, but other than that, I'm a man of my word and I have integrity and I show it. And I talk about things that a lot of people don't talk about or makes them uncomfortable to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to hide my children away.
Yeah.
Especially if they're coming to me for something. Or if they're just being loud, because they fight with each other constantly, man. Sibling rivalry. Like I said, I had to put them in his shirt together. Boy, they thought it was all fun and games until one had to pee.
I thought you'd have put him like the most sweatiest shirt you had, though, because then they'd be like,
no, it's not supposed to be torture. No, so
kind of is when they have one of them has to go to pee, though.
Yeah, well, you know, quit fighting.
Oh man, but no, I understand that too, Shield. But it's like I've had people on who didn't know what they were going to say either, and yet I'm still able to carry a show. The point of the matter is that it's taking a leap of faith, right? A lot of people, I appreciate that take a leap of faith at coming on here, even though they don't know me or whatever. I try to keep in contact with everyone, but the number builds up and it gets a lot. The point of the matter, though, is that you're willing to at least take a step, and even if you don't show your face, that's all you need is a microphone, right? That's all I care about is you having a microphone. Even
I
if
mean, you could do
don't-
it off the phone. I mean, off this Rumble video, you could do it off your
Yeah,
phone.
the studio. Yeah, Rumble
Yeah,
Studio.
the studio?
I've had Sammy C do it too off the phone, but it's just that you're willing to take a chance and say, come on, even if it's your only time, right? I've had people who've only been on once, can't get them back on. Got still deal with people who I ask to come on and I never hear them from. It's part of their deal. It's a numbers game. But at the end of the day, I'm close to 100 different people. And what would take a other content creator?
I like it, Big Block.
What would take a content creator, at least ones I follow, maybe months on end or a whole year on end to do so? I'm doing it within months, and I'm like, why is it someone can have 100,000 people, but they can't start bringing on one person at a time? It's a lot of people, it's a lot of content, but you're connecting with these people. I know they do conventions and all this stuff, but I'm just like, imagine you have a person who's 100,000 people, and he says, "I'd like to have you come on." I mean, maybe nervous,
and Shield. I know. I knew of Daramuth. But I didn't know him very well. I mean, I still don't know him very well. He's a pretty good guy. I enjoy coming on and talking with him. But he hit me up on an X out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, you think you would come and, you know, come and talk to me?" And I was like, "Well, what are we going to talk about?" And he was like, we're going to BS it. We're just going to chat." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine." So, and I mean, streaming, that's how it kind of goes. You don't know how many times that I sat and talked while gaming to nobody when I first started. Yeah. You'll get on here and that viewer count will be 0. Nobody. Big goose egg.
Nice.
And you can't let that, like, you can't focus on that. You can't look at it and go, how many people are watching, how many followers I can. You can't focus. If you sit and focus on that, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it because it's going to drive you crazy. And instead you take all that focus and you focus on talking about something. It can be about whatever you're doing that day. It can be about whatever game you're playing. It can be about whatever book you're reading. It can be about how ridiculous Daramuth's hat is. It could be about anything you want it to be. and
It's
how you shouldn't
the
and how
band.
you
It's the
shouldn't
band
wear
right there.
how you shouldn't wear sunglasses in a house. And
It's the band. Sorry, now you're done. Now you can't
get
be
an
on anymore.
instant done. But
Can be called no sense.
more than
Every single
anything, you have to just start.
Yeah.
Just go. Just start. Who was I? Who I forgot who's. Oh, I was in Pudge's stream earlier this morning.
Yeah.
And he was talking, and I can't remember who it was, but someone in the chat was saying, "Hey, I'm so excited! I just ordered my mic and my camera. It'll be coming in a few days."
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh man, that's fantastic." He was like, "Oh, I couldn't buy expensive light mics like the Shure MV7, like what I have, and Pudge has the SM7B Shure, which guys, these aren't cheap. They're super expensive." And there you go. And I didn't
This is
start with
cheap.
this, guys. I started with a damn $20 made in China mic, and ran
Same.
with that for a long time. And
Mhm.
so they're not kidding when they say start. Just go. Just do it. You're gonna learn along the way. Dude, all my
Yeah.
stuff is like less than $50. There you go. There you go. And
The only thing that's been expensive for me is my I have a Logitech, like I've ran Logitech,
Mhm.
but this one right here, the Brio I got a good deal on it. I was like 100, maybe less than 100 or something like that. But the issue of it was that the highest one that Logitech has is sort of like does 4K and stuff. But it's like I know people get those, was it XLR or some type of camera where it's like super whatever, super cinematic looking, whatever it is.
Mhm.
But my thing is like this is really I mean I don't have money to do a big studio. I don't even have a lot of money to have my own place. I
Mhm.
mean, I do with what it is, but I think for me, and I've told people my vision of what I would like to have in the future if I could, is I'd keep it at its most basic level because you don't need a lot, and people don't need to see a lot, right? You can have a
Right.
little technology in front of you, right? You can have a little technology in front of you, but the point of the matter is that being authentic means keeping all that stuff out of sight. Just you, the mic, another person there if possible, but you,
Yeah.
the mic, maybe your headphones, done. That's it.
And you can build up to this stuff. I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, now if y'all see my corner, it's insane. But I have 3 monitors. I got one off to the right over here that's running. I got my main one right here that I'm looking at now. I got my chat over here on the left. I'm a big Logitech fan. I'm guessing you are too, Daramuth.
Yeah. I have a Brio.
Say
Brio
again?
500 is what I have. I have a Brio 500. I have a Brio 500. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I like their headsets too. That's what that.
Oh,
That's
this
the
is a
Pro one.
Logitech too.
Oh, is
This
that a
is
Logitech?
Astro. There was
Oh, it was an
yeah,
Astro.
there was
Okay.
a content. Yeah, it's a content creator on YouTube, and he was running. He had had a code and all that stuff. So I got this like less than $70.
That's awesome. That's
But
awesome. You can find some good deals. I
I
mean,
just like the look.
the mouse is a Logitech. You like the look of it? And
Yeah,
that's
I just
fine.
like the look of it, and it's got a microphone as well. It's just I don't use it, but I only have one monitor. Like I watch the streams I'm streaming on and all that stuff to make sure they're going. But I do have 3. I only have one monitor. I had 2 in the back in the day, but it was just
Well, see, I
it was
remember
just a
when it
waste of
was
space.
one. I remember
Yeah.
when it was just one monitor, man. It was wild. I had everything minimized and trying to play a game at the same time.
Yeah, my thing is I work within in my stuff because if you do more and you're not in the sense of the financial aspect making a lot out of it, then it becomes why, right? Like I work
Oh,
within my means. I don't do any more than that because it's just it's the money thing ordeal. I just do this because I get to talk to people like you and so many others. But it's yeah, like the things that people think that you need to have these. Yeah, you don't. My
yeah,
first
no.
microphone.
Mm-mm. I didn't either. Like I said,
Yeah.
all my stuff was okay. So the only thing that was really expensive was my gaming PC, and that's because I knew I was going to be a gaming streamer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
rest of everything else was
And-
actually pretty reasonably priced.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I built my PC,
I don't
so
know where.
it was
I
probably
built
close
mine
to
too. But
it's probably close to like 1,200 or so because they have to get the OS, the OS, the CPU, and I think the graphics cards and the most expensive items you'll have to get for your PC. Everything else is below 100 to a degree. And of course, not graphic cards, but RAM. RAM is another issue depending on how much you want. I think I have like 32 per slot. I think I can't remember. Yeah, my gaming PC is the most. Yeah, it can be, and I think people need to understand is that if you're just doing this right, you're not gaming. You only need low end stuff, and
Right.
I'm using Rumble Studios, which means I'm not using like an OBS. OBS uses your system in order to send it out there. Rumble
Right.
Studios is all you need is a camera and a microphone, and it does the rest. And that's one of the really great things about the ecosystem that Rumble is trying to build is that they have this thing that's free of use. There's extra stuff that may cost the premium membership, but there's the multi-stream to different places that's free. I believe you can get 3 days in advance for free. I know people are complaining like all this should be free and all this stuff, but like, listen, guys, StreamYard, right? If you know what StreamYard is, a restream, their
It's not-
business is only
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's free for us, but it's not free for them. So the membership stuff is sort of in a way of being able to give for that. And I've been paying like the pro package, which is sort of the membership thing in itself. And
For what,
that's the probably thing
StreamYards?
you're
What are you
probably paying.
using? StreamYards? No, you're using Rumble right now.
I'm using Rumble Studios. I have the pro package, right? The pro
Oh, the
package
pro
thing
package.
is one of the
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what the and that and no ads because that's just ridiculous. But yeah, I do the bare minimum like $10 a month, and I've been doing that for quite some time. I know there's a lot of complaint about it. I know What Up Ian had come and said, there's a lot of these things that should just be out the get-go for other people. But again, you're dealing with Google resources, nigh infinite against Rumble resources, which is just, it's not there. And they kind of work within their means. But I mean, they're getting there. And
I love What Up
appreciate their
Ian, by the
support.
way.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic guy.
I did ask him once, but I think he's got life issues going on. So
I think he stopped streaming for a long time now. He hasn't been back. I just wanted
yeah,
to
oh,
be
yeah,
his
he
biggest
said
fan.
a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you.
But
you're
yeah,
probably talking about Rance.
no,
Never mind.
I had to spend quite a bit of money for the PC because I'm a gamer. So
Yeah.
I started with a Ryzen 5 2400G. Oh, I lost it.
Oops, sorry.
You're all right. I'll get it back down here. Ryzen 7 3800X. About to upgrade to a 7K series. I started with an RX 5080 GP graphic card, RTX 4060 Ti. Everything is done little by little. Yeah. Well, I bought I built mine 3 years ago, but I got a 3070 Ti graphics card, and I have a Ryzen 7 5800X, and then what else? The operating system, is that what you're talking about? The OS?
Yeah, OS is the most expensive. It's because I use Microsoft. So yeah, well thank you for
What's
coming,
going on,
man.
Bill?
Bill Dozer.
Bill Dozer.
The Bill, I had him on too. Bill Dozer on too. Yeah.
Oh, did
He's a
you?
pretty
What's
cool
he?
dude.
Is he? What does he get? A gamer, or what's he do on Rumble?
He does more of the political stuff. He talks about
Political stuff. Okay.
politics.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like politics.
but he's a really
I talk
cool
about
dude.
it.
He's
Everything's
a really
good.
cool dude. Yeah. But
Yep.
and that's why I tell people for when they hear about Rumble Studios, like, look, even if you only try it once, it's better to try it once and have gone through that process than not try it at all. And I think a lot of people tend to skip over it because it doesn't have everything that OBS has or everything that StreamYard has or whatever. And I get that. I truly get it. A lot of gamers don't like using Rumble Studio because it doesn't have that noise thing and all that stuff, and that's totally understandable.
It has a
But
lot
at
of
the end
stuff
the day,
that gamers can't use on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's the issue for gamers.
Graphics for one is pretty bad. I mean, it's kind of blurry. It doesn't. It's not for the quality, because when you're a gamer, you need that quality to be crisp, or nobody's going to watch it. If your game is blurry,
exactly.
and
Like,
it doesn't look right, someone's going to come in and go, "Nah, I don't want to watch that." And so it's got to look real good. And unfortunately, and Rumble will fix it, guys. It'll get better. I promise. They know this. It's not like you got to like gripe at them. Right now, I'm on OBS and I'm just virtual camera over the Rumble video.
Yeah,
Eh,
and of
yeah.
course they have their ingress thing, but that's a different story.
I
need
tried the
help.
ingress again. It still does the same. The graphics
Yeah.
on it's still pretty blurry.
Tooth Man, you always need help. I don't know what about, but you always need help with something. So
I did try the ingress. I really did.
yeah. Well, I
use
haven't heard
OBS, but
anyone
the
have
freaking
issues.
Rumbot notification is horrible to set up. Is it Rumblebot
Vape-
or
vape-
Rumbot? Because I use Rumbot.
Yeah. Vaping Gamers, who I'd had on, is part of the creation
Mhm.
of Rumbot. He's a pretty cool dude. So if you always, he's on Twitter X. So if you hit him up, he may be able
He's
to
on Rumble
help
too.
you.
You
But
might
he,
catch him streaming. You can hit him up. He will definitely help you get it set up. Your best bet, I would say, is Discord. Give Vaping Gamers
Yeah,
Discord,
well-
and he will most definitely help you with whatever questions you have, or send you to a video.
yeah, because he and someone else had.
Mhm.
I gotta ask his friend too, but I don't know what. I don't
mess
know
with
what
him all the time.
issues.
I heard Studio is
Mm.
having issues. Is it?
I don't know what issues. I haven't had any so far.
Like I said, I can't use it until
I
they
can't-
get the graphics things fixed on it for my gaming. Other than that, if they get that fixed, I'd be more than happy to use it.
Yeah, it's just one thing after another, but eventually
Mhm.
gets there. And again, it's part of this. It's part of the ecosystem, right? And that's the thing that you want Rumble to have is because what's the one big thing that Apple does well? It's ecosystem. Why do you
Mhm.
think people keep coming? It's not. I mean, yes, this stuff is expensive or whatever, but all this stuff is tied to Apple's ecosystem. Just imagine someone's buy all these seasons of TV shows, movies, music, all this stuff. All this stuff isn't tied to the Apple.
There is an
ecosystem.
integration. Shield, there is an integration with Rumbot. With OBS.
I don't know anything about the Rumbot stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
you can,
I don't.
Let me get it for you, bud. Hold on, man. So
He's got the skills. Hold on.
let me get the name of it for you. I'm trying to find it. So there's an IP address, port, password, and all of that on that you, and it even has a check on it that you can use with OBS. Let me see if I can actually show you if I can get it to.
Are you talking Rumbot? Are you talking Rumbot UB Legend? Are you talking if Rumbot has channel points? I don't know. I didn't create it, so I have no idea. But you can ask
So
Vape
if-
and see if they're going to add that. Oh, he froze. Oh, no, there he is.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm here. Here we go. Windows. There it is. I sent you a share.
Oh, okay. Presentation, and we
There you
will.
go. So you,
There we go.
and y'all see that right there. Okay. So you see how up here it says use OBS and I have it clicked. And then you can go into OBS and it has the IP address, the port, and then of course the password. And you'll put all that information in. Same thing with there's Slobs, there's Stream Elements. So they're all integratable with OBS and the rest of them. It's pretty good. And I've enjoyed it so far. But there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about
And
that. Darren.
no, you're fine. No, yeah, and then but I don't know when it's going to be. And oh, that's right. You said fall, right, for shorts. Yeah, because
That's what they said. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah. That's why that's why we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We only get told what Rick tells us when a tech update comes. And I know a lot of people complain about things, but we don't know what they have in the works. And I think the 3 surprises of the day are something that people have been waiting for. But yeah.
I say it's
but
tooth
Rumble
because
should
it's
get
not
things
smart
like-
enough to be a wisdom. Nice.
That's
Rumble should-
understandable, UB Legend, but again, I don't know how many people are working there. I know Rick said that the emotes on app is a different beast. So I can't give you this stuff. All you can do is just keep up on saying, can we have emotes here? Can we have emotes there? And then sooner or later they're gonna work on it. But I say tooth because it's not smart enough to be wisdom. Well, Tooth Man, Fatal, we still appreciate Tooth Man. So even though
Look at that, man. You
he
got
likes
quite
to
a bit
throw
of
around,
people watching at the moment. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll try to get it bigger. Hopefully I can get some more people in there. Y'all come in here. Make sure you smash that like button. Give DaraMuth a follow, guys. Say something in chat. Tell him how funny it looks. Whatever you want to say. And come chat with us. Come tell us something.
Yeah, no, I know it's on the it's on the mobile side. I know it's on the mobile side. I've heard it before, but at the end of the day, we don't know what they're working on.
They're working on that, bro. They've already said that they're working on it. They just haven't got it through yet. Rance, you read my chat about the monkeypox, didn't you? I did see that, Fatal. Don't let fear grip you, brother. They told me a while back they are behind on projects. Don't tell nobody UB found out. Like, follow, and share. Good man, Bill. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it depends on how many people that work. I don't even know how many people are working for Rumble. That's the odd part.
It's not a lot. I know that much.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, thank you, Bill Dozer. I usually just say share, like, follow, share, and comment because anything that helps with the engagement is a bonus. Yeah, it's starting to. But yeah, and but unfortunately, however, I have to get up in the morning, so I do have to start ending the stream. But
right. I get up
before
at
we
5.
go,
I figured we'd go 3 hours. We're only 10 minutes off.
It was about 23 minutes, but I'm not that. They have jobs open. Yeah, they do. But the last time I saw,
I've been going for 2 hours 47 minutes.
40. Oh, you're a trooper. They have. Yeah, they do. It's mostly accounting though, is what I saw. But then 158 employees. Yeah, that's not a lot. 158 employees is not a lot by any measure. That's low. If they can do if they're doing all they're doing with 158 employees compared to the thousands YouTube has, that's something. But still, that's not a whole lot. Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, UB. There are people who get frustrated about it, but man, I always got to remember that when I started streaming on here, how bad it was. I mean, even when I was on Mod Monday, that's one of the things that surprised me. Hi, Rance and DE. Hi. I remember when I was on here and on Mod Monday, it surprised me because obviously Pudge had to be your janitor. Dang.
That's a self-burn.
It is. But I remember when I was first on there and it surprised me because Pudge was like, because obviously Pudge watched one of my like older streams because there was a time that you didn't even have chat like what you see here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You didn't have chat. It was comments, right? But when someone commented on your video, you had to refresh to get that comment.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the comment section still needs work, especially on the mobile end of things, like mobile web. I'm not talking the app, just mobile web.
Yeah.
But they've come far. And again, for 158 people compared to YouTube's thousands, right? It's not something to sneeze at. But then once you understand that, hey, look, I get it, right? There are many content creators that were here during the partner program that were upset by the choosing. They were upset at not getting paid on time, all a bunch of different stuff. I totally get it. I don't like it when you mess with someone's pay. And of course, I can only help so much. I also don't want to just shoot off the gun saying, oh, they're the right and Rumble's wrong. No, I don't know.
Well, right, but you can't brag the shit out of Rumble either. I mean, coming in there hitting them every time. I mean, who says that you're going to make money just being on the internet, showing your face and talking shit? I mean, nobody guarantees you in that shit. This isn't a real income kind of thing here, guys. I mean, there are people that do make real income. It's not a lot of them, and that can do this all the time. But there's no guarantee that this is a job that you're going to be able to keep for the rest of your life, or push all
Yeah.
the time. So relax. If they say they're going to give you the money, then they'll do it. See, that's just it. I was one of those that was like, oh man, wow, I made some money off some ads or some rants or whatever, right? From some subscribers, whatever. I want to get paid. Well, there was a lot of people who went the wrong way to Rumble.
Yeah.
They just went to him and started cussing him and writing a fuck ton of emails and this and that. Guys, I sent them one email. And I was like, hey, how's it going? I appreciate everything you guys do. Listen, I'm, I was expecting to get, however much money that was in there at the time. I was hoping that I could get that from you guys. Please let me know. I don't know. It was like a day later. They sent me an email back. We're sorry. We'll work on it. If you don't get it by this date, please let us know. Cool. Thank you. Hugs and kisses. And so, what's going on, Richard? How you doing, brother? You doing good? I'm glad you're in here, man. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you smash that like and follow button. If you hit the link that I dropped in here, if you go to that link, that's where I'm having a little chat with my boy Dara. You go on over there. You can go say hi to everybody in the chat in there, by the way.
I follow tooth for the wisdom.
Yeah.
That's wrong, Fail. Don't do that.
He's just a janitor, guys. It ain't that much wisdom.
Toothman's gonna get cold for Christmas.
Nah.
I like Shred, but he went wild. Yeah, well, it wasn't just Shred though. It was Shred and many others who and they probably have their reasons too. Like some were creator pay, and some were. I think Shred's issue was.
Shred's a good. I mean, I know Shred. I still talk to Shred every once in a while. Shred will still come to my stream sometimes.
Oh. Yeah, Shred was more about.
He cracks me up. Shred cracks me up. He's funny as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, his thing though was more of censorship in chat, and I'm just like, the only censorship in chat is in rants, not in the chat itself, because I can't. No,
it's in the chat. There's things that you can't type. I'm bringing.
Don't make me start going crazy over here.
No, there's things you can't type. Let me see. I'm trying to remember some of the. Oh, that one showed up. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, so did mine.
That showed up. I mean, hopefully they worked on it. That would be awesome if they did. There was. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh no, it showed up.
I'm still pressing the. No, that's the wrong one. No.
Oh look! Mine didn't show up.
Oh, are you talking about in studios?
Yeah,
no, I can see yours in chat though.
You see it in the chat? It's not
not
showing up in
Rumble,
studio.
Not in the Rumble. Yeah, not in studio, but in chat, I can see yours on the other chat.
Oh, you
I can see
okay.
it.
I forgot. There was a word. There was something you couldn't type at one minute, at one time.
Someone's gonna be dropping the big N word pretty soon.
I'm not scared.
You can't type it. I did. I typed it without a zero. See, I'll bring it up right now. I'll typed it without a zero. Oh,
yeah,
it didn't show up in.
Oh, did mine not show up?
See, yeah, it skipped in the Rumble Studios. It skips it, but I can see it in the chat.
Yeah.
So I can.
Yeah, there's some that did, but this is what I told. This is what I told Shred. I said, Shred.
Yeah.
He said,
no
y'all
big black,
chill.
just let him go.
Here, UB, I got one for you, bro.
Chalk Demon.
There it is. Bulldozer did it, Chalk Demon. That's it. That's one of my favorites.
Some don't. Yeah, for sweets, yes, it doesn't show up. I'm not gonna bring these up. Well, I could bring up Chalk Demon. Unfortunately, I could bring that up, but But yeah, I there is just something that's not showing up in Rumble Studios, but in the chat itself on
Bill had
Rumble
it.
on the stream, it is showing up. So there's no issue there because I could definitely pin this.
By the way, Bill
message.
Dozer, thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate it.
Unable to, oh, it won't even let me pin it.
So what is it?
Oh,
What is
I
it?
got to, no. Look up at chat. I got two pin though. Look at chat. The pin message. Look at the pin message. I got two's up there.
So this is what I told Shred. I said, Shred, you can still say it live, like right here. You said that I could join the conversation. I said that you can join the. Yeah, if you click on that link there, you can go over into his chat and have a talk with everybody that's in his chat. I'm not saying you can come onto the live stream of what you're seeing now, but you can come into chat and talk with everybody.
It's more than just tides that are rising. Anyway.
But yeah, I had told him at least you can still say, like, we can say it live right now. There's nothing blocking us from saying what we want to say live right now, just me and you talking. Are you still posting crap?
It didn't do it. It won't show up in Rumble Studios, but so I can't. It won't let me pin that message with that, but it'll let me pin his with the C word in it.
Oh, did it? Okay. So, but see, you can say the C word, like you can say it. What is it?
Yeah.
Current?
Well, there's that one too, but I could pin that message in the thing, but there's some other ones that wouldn't, like it won't do.
But yeah, there's words that you couldn't type, but you can say it, and I was like, at least they're not blocking free speech. You can say whatever the hell you want to say.
Oh yeah,
it's just I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Yeah, my bad, Richard, if I wasn't more detailed about it, but.
Yeah.
If you click on that link, it'll take you over to DaraChat, which DaraMuth, which were the two having this conversation. It's his.
Why is it going that far?
His stream. How far are you going?
Well, no, it just when I try to pin the message I would like to pin it, it takes me all the way down to the bottom of the page, or it extends the page a long way down. So there's something there. Yeah, I think that needs to be fixed. Wetback. I don't know what that means.
Oh, he did join. What happened? How did he get in here?
Hey, who's coming in here?
I don't know. I don't know who that is. I didn't give him anything.
Oh.
All I gave him was your URL.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the URL I gave you in
oh, maybe it was.
See, that's the issue.
There it is. I didn't get it out. Well, no, I didn't. It was this one.
I give you some things to help out, and all you do is that one. No, I could pull it up. Look, it's right there. I don't know what that means though, but sure.
That's all right, bro. Here, it's that one there.
Yeah, I think you could pin this one too. Nope. What? Hold on, I missed it. I think you could pin this one.
No, I did an old man boomer accident. I pulled a Joe Biden.
See, I could pin that one, but I can't pin my one saying COCK.
So what I'm sorry about that, Richard. It's that link right there, bro. It'll take you into the chat, not into the stream.
Yeah.
What I did is I copied the link, the URL link in the studio, not on Rumble like a dum-dum. And there's the problem with having multiple screens, guys. You end up clicking on the wrong thing and clicking something. I deleted them, by the way, Dara. They're deleted, and I
tried clicking in your nose, but it doesn't make a sound, you know. Hey, Richard.
There he is, Richard. There he is,
Richard M. Nice to meet you, sir.
There he is.
But yeah, it's I get it. You want to be able to do the whole free speech thing. I get that. And I hope it's something that they fix.
Well, I get why Shred got upset about it, but I was like, bro, you can still say it. It's not like they're blocking. It's not like you can't say anything. But, you know, some people are going to fight at what they want to fight about. So
Yeah, that's the big rule I have is respect the guest. But if the guest starts attacking you guys, it's free for all.
Yeah, Rance can handle himself. I'll be all right.
I mean, if you look at him in a funny way, maybe he can't handle himself.
Yeah,
But
you look at me crossways, we're gonna have issues.
I can't see him right because you're looking crossways.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh well, thank you. I stream off to the Tooth Entertainment. Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
He's magically toothful.
Mhm.
Nope.
There's Fatal Investing too, guys. He's really good.
Mhm.
I think he's been a guest here on DaraChat
Yep.
as well.
But the weird thing is that they still have the channel username thing where your thing will, like Toothman's is still lonely. He's still lonely on here, but in the chat he's not.
And mine shows up as Rance 1 instead of just Rance.
Well, yeah, because you are number one, of course, right?
Mhm. What you got there, babe? What am I looking at? Oh, is that the wrong one? That is the wrong one. Here, let me fix it.
Yes, I know you were on a stream with me where you did just that, so I appreciate that.
There we go. And I can fix this one.
Yeah, because you were awesome on that. I still have to get Rance on
There.
for a pay it forward stream one of these days, but we'll see.
Do what now? Get me on for what?
The pay it forward stream. That's what I got.
The pay forward stream? Yeah, let me get paid first.
Sorry, that's not how that works.
Is it? Okay.
It's called paying it forward to others, not for paying it forward to you. That's a little
Yeah,
different.
but I got to get paid so I can pay some money over to some of these people.
You don't have to pay anything. Tooth just gave money because he wanted to, but
What's going on, Dino? How you doing, brother?
There's nothing suspicious over here. It's just
suspicious. Why's everything got to be suspicious, Dino?
Yeah.
You know I've been causing all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, that's like your main.
That's what I do.
Right? Yeah, it's like your main calling card.
I hope you're doing all right, Dino. Dinosaur Gaming's another guy. Have you had Dino on yet?
No, he's never been over here. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Dino, you should this
Link
is DaraMuth.
Yes.
And he likes to have DaraChat and just sit and talk and chit chat about whatever you want to talk about. So you can come in here and talk about whatever you want.
Except if you want to talk about
brother.
Talk about farting in people's faces, that's a little iffy, but
I don't think Dino's gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything is going good, Dino. Everything's doing pretty good, man. Hey, Dino, I need some prayers from you for Fatal Investing. His little boy is a preemie, 25 weeks, and he's in NICU. So,
but I don't know how to. He'd have to tell me how he has to contact him first, dudes, man. Oh, kid friendly streamer, I love it. Oh, he's talking about Dino. Okay, I've had a few. Chrono was one who's a family. He's a Christian as well. That's interesting. Meg is also one.
Appreciate it, Dino.
Luke's Awakening, before he, went to stop streaming, he was a family, streamer as well. But yeah, there've been a lot of people who are, or at least met a few people who are. He's a retired pastor. Oh goodness! Well, he's not gonna like the kind of trouble we're gonna get in here. He hears Rance says one nutty word, and he's like, "All right, guys."
No, he knows Rance is spicy. Dino knows. Just curious, as someone who's new to Rumble like me for some time like me, what's the gaming scene like? I'm one of the gaming people, and it's booming. I mean, there's people coming all the time over to Rumble to game.
You can't blame your phone, man. You boomered that one.
You can go to the gaming category and check it out for yourself. I mean, there's people playing all kinds of games, new games, old games. Kata, what's going on? Kata Jade, hit that link right there and come over here and say hi to DaraChat. You should have Kata on. She's a new streamer to Rumble. Like I said, like I was just saying, a lot of people are it's pinned, Kata. That's where you can join the chat there if you'd like. I am on DaraChat. We're doing I wouldn't say it's an interview, we're just having a chat. We're talking.
Yeah, some people call it an interview, but I'm like, but you can ask me questions. So what is it still an interview?
Right. Yeah, it's a sit down, it's a conversation.
Well, I mean, if he's not against me saying fart face, I think we're all good here.
Yeah. If you click on that, I believe you can still do the pin. If you click on that link, you can head over there, and everybody's kind of talking in there right now.
Mhm.
I'm just streaming it so I can get more people to go over to DaraMove so they can go check him out. So give him a like and a follow.
'Cause
But
usually,
yeah, so Kata Jade is new to Rumble, and so I've been pushing her name out there for people to
oh
go
no,
check
yeah,
out.
Sweets showed me her.
Yeah, Kata Jade. Yep. That's her.
I still don't
There
know
she is. Right there in the
I
chat.
still don't know how to get in contact with the Miss Kata. I tried to do that once, but I don't think you're able to give me your way of contacting you. But yeah, you're always welcome to come on, as many of the people in the chat are.
There you go.
Oh, hold on, I'll do this. Where is it? There we go. Copy link address. All right, guys, here's the link tree. If you want to come on yourself, just find me at these places, and we'll go from there. There's my link tree in the chat.
There you go.
I'll pin it just in case.
And there you go, Kata. To help you grow more, you should come on to shows like this. DaraMuth will shout you out, and more people get to know more about you and what you do on your channel, and it helps quite a bit.
I'm close to 100 different people, so there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and that's understandable. My thing with people is I say multi-platform yourself, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers get demonetized and all this stuff, and they only stream that one platform, and I'm just like, you should. They have power over you.
Mm-hmm.
She has X in Discord. Oh, she has an X in Discord. Okay. Well, I know your channel, Kata. I just didn't know how to contact you. So Sweets, you'll have to send me her X or something, or what her username on X is, so I can find her. But yeah, so that's my link tree. If you want to come on, that's how you do it. Because there are a lot of people in the chat right now who have been on the show, like UB Legend, like Tooth Man, like Rance himself. Of course, this is the second time. One day I'll get Sweets on here. I just have to set the deal of her and her Rance together. That's all.
Yes, he has to just deal with my mug being on here. UB, what's up, bro?
I'm able to stream different. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what you should do, is because
it's what I do too, guys. I multiply different good growth. I see. Oh yeah, no expectations. Now I sit and I stream and I stream and I stream and I get the followers, and I try not to focus.
Okay. I will try to hit her up later then, because of course August is full. August is full, and September is wide open. So if people want to come on, they'll have to do for September.
There you go. You can get some new people on. That's fantastic.
And I'll reach that 100 and more. So, but yeah, that's
you're gonna break the internet with the next podcast with Dara.
Who said that?
All right. UB did.
Ooh, I don't know, UB. You got to.
He's plotting and planning.
Last time you didn't. You know. I don't know if it was the camera wasn't working or not, but you didn't show your face last time. I'm about to see if you'll show your face or not.
Oh, UB, you didn't show your face?
It was probably technical issues, so there's that. But Twitch first, and I got to YouTube. Yeah, I know all these platforms have their issues, right? Twitch has its issues, YouTube has its issues, but at the end of the day.
Oh, well, what do you usually run your bit rate at, Richard? I mean, I keep mine at 8,000.
I don't know what the Rumble Studios bit rate is, unfortunately.
The cap is I think 9.
Have you done more than just you and other Dart? What do you mean by that? Are you talking like other people or what?
Yeah. Yes, Sweets. He has another show that he does that he had like 4 people on at once.
Oh, so yeah. You're talking about
he had 3.
Yeah, there's a show I do. I'm starting to do once a month. It's called Dara's Hangout Den, and it's going to be a cross pollination of other people who have been on the show as guests, because that's where it's going to start first as guests. Like, I'm not going to invite brand new people onto it. I'm going to invite people who've been on before, and that'll be the connecting bridge to other people. And so there's that cross pollination that will, and maybe I'll get Pudge onto that one day. He said he's busy till October, so same. Don't ask me to fix your bit. Hey, you gotta fix up that toilet first before you can ask to fix up.
So have you had Pudge on? Did you have Pudge on?
twice. Once for a pay it forward stream, and one just for
Okay.
DaraChat. And but he's of course for the move and stuff, and he's kind of busy. So I tried to get Pep Killer on, but she's moving now, and the last time she couldn't do it because she got sick. So it's all of the fun stuff. But I'll keep asking until I can get you on. Some people I never get a response back. So, but yeah, if you want to be able to come on, my link tree is in the pin, and it's down in the description below. I just put it in the chat, and the opportunity's there, man. I mean, you don't have to be a creator. You don't have to show your face. All you need is a mic, a bit of respect, and you're good. And no big gamer words, but that's like very little.
Oh, I got big game awards.
Yeah. No, yeah. I know what kind of gamer words you're gonna go.
There's one right there.
You know, that's what they call a was the phrase the dick measuring contest. That's just pull out your
Oh, you don't want me to do that one? It'll fill the whole screen. It'll be bad.
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear Lord. It's not
UB says Fuse should join. I mean, I don't know if he's asked. Have you asked Fuse?
I've tried, but every time I've asked, he said I had a full-time job and he's working and all that stuff. Maybe I could try asking again, but
you can try asking again. It doesn't hurt to ask. But yeah, he streams a lot. So I mean, that's the hard part.
Yeah, no, I understand. I would say multi-streaming is just like if you do the thing and you don't screw it up, it works. I only stream to 2 different places. People do more. I've met people who do to like 10 to 8 different places, and good for them, right? I only do.
You have to have the internet for that, by the way. Like
Yeah,
the speed has to be right.
The internet, and then you just have to have the mentality for it. Like I only do to these 2 spaces because that's all I can handle. I got a full-time job, so it's not like I can do everything.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm
all
not
right
good
then.
at.
Well, listen, we hit 3 hours.
Yeah. All right. We hit 3 hours.
And,
all right.
Yeah,
all right,
we hit
guys.
3 hours. I mean, we could do 4 if you want, but I know you need to get off of here and
Yeah. I need to
get to work.
So,
I got to get to work too.
yeah. But anyway, like, share, follow, comment. Either if you're on YouTube or Rumble, anything else with engagement helps me have more people on. And like UP Legend, like Toothman, like Rance, like so many others, a Bulldozer, and again, I'm going to have probably 100 different people on, having had 100 different people on soon by the end of the month. So I'm hoping to have more. Again, it took 3 to 4 months to get there. I have 4 months left in the year to do that, and we'll see how much I can get. So if you want to be a part of that, though, there's a link tree in the pin chat on Rumble, and there's a link tree in the description below on both ends. Go there, find me at Discord. My Twitter X, Discord, and I have an email. Again, guys, just about anyone come on. All I ask is you have a mic, a little respect, and no big game awards, and that's pretty much it. It's 3 simple rules. I think that's anyone could do that. But anyways, thank you, Rance, so much. It's always a pleasure having you on. And you too, Sweets, if you can hear me. I don't think you should hear me.
She's I think the stream's 10 seconds behind.
Oh,
yeah, you talk your shit, UB. Huh? He's in my chat. He said bye. That guy.
Oh, look at her face. It's always nice to see, even though she doesn't want to show her face, it's always nice to see her face. It's almost like she's throwing up gang signs. I'm
gonna do mine real quick if you don't mind. Yeah. You guys need to come over and smash that like and follow button for DaraMuth, okay? He gets lots of people on and he gives them a chance. Small streamers, big streamers, it doesn't matter. He gives them all a chance. You guys need to come and spread that Rumble love. If you see in chat, that's my link there, guys. It'll take you to this stream now, but it'll also take you to my
your stream,
my channel.
This channel.
And if you don't want that, you can take this link instead if you are so picky about it, because some people are.
Yeah.
It's that one there.
No,
it's that one there, guy. That's the simple one. There you go. That'll take you to the whole channel.
No, that's as long as I know how to find you, Kita, I will definitely hit you up. So I'll try that later tonight.
Got the right link?
Yeah, that's my link.
Okay.
Anyways, my name is Rance. I play on Rance's Gaming Corner. I stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or like I like to say, 6 p.m. Texas time. And I do stream on the weekends. I just don't set a time frame because I got 2 kids, and I don't want to make a promise to you guys that I'll be at a time and not show up at that time.
Right.
But I do stream on the weekends. So if you smash that follow button and have your notifications on, you'll know when I go live. And as you can tell, I say this all the time. So I love you guys very, very much. Every one of y'all that come in and say hello and come and say chat, or you lurkers who don't say anything at all, I love you guys too. But the least you can do is smash that like button.
It's not an interview, man. It's just coming on the chat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just coming in the chat and BSing, and that's one of my favorite things to do. I do it on my show. I do it on his. It doesn't matter as long as I come in and talk. It makes me happy.
We do it all together. But
and I love Rumble, guys. I do. It's one of my favorite spots. I may stream to different places, but Rumble is what I push. I was with them when they first started streaming. I don't plan on going anywhere else. I got upset for one day when they didn't when I didn't make the partner program, but that's okay because guess what? I grew without having to be on the partner program. I was right there with the rest of them growing just like they were.
I make my own growth. I don't need.
That's
I
right.
Don't need thinking.
That's right. But all of you are fantastic. I appreciate y'all showing up.
I forgot. We still have a thing to do. And
we got a thing to do.
Yes, it's the last thing before we end it. It is called questions from a hat. It's a combination of a few things. But anyway, what's going to happen is usually the guest gets 2 freebies and the rest have to be given a rant. But since we had 3 different rants today, that's going to be what?
Thank you, baby.
2. That's going to be 5 total. So let's get this started. So what's the first question going to be?
I'm voting for the felon in 2024, chat.
Fluffs himself up. He don't need no partner. Hey. Don't fluff me up too much there, Hans. Don't fluff me up. Yeah, no, I'll definitely try to hit you up like Kata. All right. First question. If I can get past all the sticky note stuff.
The hat of doom. Okay.
No, Steve, it's the hat. It's questions from a hat. I don't know what you don't get the name. If your content, well, you probably wouldn't, but if your content were a cocktail, what would it be called? What are its ingredients?
If my content was a cocktail,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I think it would be like what cocktail would it be? I'd say it would be like I don't drink either, chat, so I haven't had alcohol in over 12 years. All right, so
Non-alcoholics fine too.
I can't even remember the name of it. A Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah, because it's a little spicy.
Yeah.
And it's got a little good. It's got some good vegetables in it for you, like celery.
Yeah, there you go. Use it as a straw to sip.
And you'll have a lot of fun. You come in the BS, watch some gaming, have a good chat. There you go.
All right, let's see. Number 2. Purple one. Let's see what this one says. This one says you just got $1 million tax rate. What's the first thing you do?
First thing I would do, I would contact somebody who knows what to do with that much money so that it could make me more money because it takes money to make money.
You already have someone you can contact. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with like people talking about winning the lottery, right? You know, you shouldn't. Crazy.
Most of them go broke.
Yeah,
like they just spend the shit out of it and everything like that. No, I'd contact someone who knows what to do with that kind of money to make it more money.
That's right. Best thing in the world. All right. Number 3. We got 5 total. All right. This one says, what's your favorite type of music?
I'm going to have to say classic rock because I was raised off of it.
Nice.
But it could also be country music because my wife introduced me to it, and I came to love it. So, but I was my mom. We were in the back seat. She'd have the stereo jamming, AC/DC.
Yeah.
You name it. God, you name it. You name whatever it is. Metallica,
Nice. I do like some of their songs, like Enter the
Leonard
Sand.
Skinner,
Mm.
Pearl
Hey.
Jam, Def Leppard.
Yeah, definitely the lottery.
Yeah,
People.
it will destroy people for sure. For
All
sure,
right.
tears families apart.
Number 4.
Okay,
We got 5 total.
all right.
Okay. What does this one say? If I can get past the sickness. Oh, here you go. Here's an easy one. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
So when I was younger, I was definitely a night owl. But after meeting my wife, she's always been a morning person, and because she can't be up by herself for some reason, she had to shake me awake. And so now after years of being up early with her, I now can't sleep in. It doesn't matter if I will be up in the morning. There's no beating it, not because of her, but just because she's made it a habit and my body's adjusted to it. So I would have to say now at this moment, I am a morning person.
I just thought you get used her beating you up for waking up. Just get up.
Well, I usually wake up and there's like a pillow hovering over my face. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah.
Murder mystery.
Right. I'm like, don't do it. If she did
Last
it,
one.
if she did it, the chancla, no.
Bet it stinks too.
Yeah. It smells like corn chips, man. What's going on? Ow!
Oh, jeez. Karen Jen, don't change. Try to, yeah.
For evidence.
All right, last one, unless someone wants to give another rant.
All right. What did he say? A lot of wise people continue with the current jobs and don't change and try maintain their life routines, etc.
All right, number 5. Number 5. What word makes you laugh every time you say it?
Moist.
Every time. There was a show called The 70s Show, and then one of the characters, Michael Kelso, had said a word. It was pickle weasel.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
It's a good show, by the way, chat. It's a good show.
Yes, it is all about the 70s and what they did during. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the story right there. All of the Rumble rants that went forward. That thank you so much, and I thank you, Rance. You are always welcome back again, good sir. Just like so many others. And I will try to reach out to those who I've spoken to in chat to try and get on, because again, August is full, but September is open. I usually just try to go like just for a month because people don't know what's going to be, like you said, not months down the road. So, but I do try to get in there.
Twee. Sweet's favorite word, which is twee.
Twee?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I want to do that. Tweet. Oh, does she answer in? Yep, I can understand that word effect. Yeah, this is true. Moist. I thank
Steve, you should come. Steve, you should come over to Rance's Gaming Corner on YouTube.
Yes,
and then even better, you should come over to Rumble.
He does have a Rumble account, so there you go.
Yeah, you should come over to Rumble. Smash that like and follow button. I'd appreciate it.
But anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Rance, for being here, and thank you too, Sweets, for being here.
You got the delay. There's a delay. Remember, I got the headset on.
Oh, okay.
She can't hear what you're saying until what? 30 seconds? 30, 40 seconds. Yep.
Got to the tweet.
Oh, you just got to the tweet?
Oh, yeah. Well,
you hit the live button. Are you live? Is it live? Is it red? That's one of the things about Rumble, guys. Sometimes you got to hit that live button and it'll catch you up with the stream if you're behind a little bit.
Yeah, it's usually.
Yeah, I see that. And there usually is a delay. It's usually 10 seconds, but I don't know how Dara has it set up.
Neither do I, but it works.
She said, "You're welcome."
All right, guys. That's right. And don't forget, tomorrow I have Erwin. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. She's a mod for Fat Steven or JFG. He also has a Rumble. But anyway, guys, like always, as I end the show with One Day With You by Pogo. And don't forget to meet you, my good sir. Hope to see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Have a wonderful rest of the night. And of course, for Fatal, our wishes are with you and with your family at this time. And Godspeed, my good sir. And know that no matter what happens, there will always be bumps, but at the end of it, the light will shine and everything will be rosy. So have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.